How's it going, football fans? Welcome to the first ever live stream from our channel, Rob and Hector's NFL Picks. How's everybody doing? I'm Rob. That's Hector. How's everybody doing, guys? So, Thursday night football, New York Giants versus the Washington football team. Really, really ready for this. I know Hector and me, we're really excited to be on the channel live, watching the game. We're going to see what's going to go on. Both teams are 0-1, which is, good for my Dallas Cowboys, but that's okay. But Hector, what do you think about the game, and what do you think the score is going to be? What's your prediction?
I think that Rob has it the other way, but I think it's going to be a very defensive-oriented game.
Okay.
The Giants last year were in top 10 in some defensive categories.
Yep.
They didn't play too well the last time out, so I'm expecting them to rebound tonight. Just look for Daniel Jones. I think he might run the football more.
Okay.
He looked a little bit shaky week one. So let's see how he does week two. I mean, Barkley also has to kind of redeem himself too. I mean, he's coming back from that ACL injury. We don't know what kind of Barkley version we're going to get out of him. Even before the the tear, he was kind of up and down a little bit. I mean, he had some good games, then he didn't have some good games.
Yep.
So it's very interesting to see what the Giants are going to do tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the score you got tonight?
So I got them. The Giants winning 17-14.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a really tight game. Look for the Giants to come back in the fourth quarter.
Oh, ooh, nice. So we're gonna have an interesting fourth quarter. All right, I like that.
Yeah.
So, all right. So when it comes to me, I don't like the Giants' offensive line. I don't like Daniel Jones. I think the Washington defense is no joke with Chase Young and Montez Sweat. I think them two are gonna go after Daniel Jones. I like what you said about him running the ball more, but he can't hold on to the ball, and that's the other big thing that
That's
he's
the big issue
having
too.
problems with. And Saquon and Barkley is active tonight, but I mean, how much are they going to use him? I don't know. They didn't use him last week a lot against the Broncos. That the Giants are not going to win this game. I think Washington's going to win 27-21. So we got about 17 minutes into the game. So to give you a little information about the game tonight, the Giants are putting in at center Billy Price. So they're already changing up the offensive line because obviously the offensive line was garbage last week. So that's the biggest problem. I think Daniel Jones and Kenny Golladay has a good connection, which is nice.
Yeah, so far,
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good thing. But Daniel Jones can't get the ball downfield if he's not upright. If the offensive line does not take care of the defensive powerhouse in Washington, Chase Young and Montez Sweat is going to have a lot of sacks tonight. And when it comes to Taylor Heineke with the Washington, he is the backup, but he also played very good against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the playoffs last year. And Terry McLaurin, who was one of the best wide receivers in the game, had a 1,000-yard season last year. So it's going to be very interesting. That's why I think the score is going to be 27-21 Washington. And like I said, I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't like either of these teams. But for this channel, I do want to say that I think Washington is probably the second best team in this division. And I don't think the Giants are any good at all, man.
I think the entire division sucks. It's the worst division in football. Yeah. It really is. I mean, there's no question about it. I mean, if you look at what happened last year, I mean, all the teams, really, they underachieved, every single one of them. I mean, even the Giants had tremendous opportunities to take the division, and they couldn't. And it's just like the same song pretty much every year with the Giants. The Giants, this division hasn't – I mean, Rob, you can even talk about it. The last, 4 years, this division has been trash. Trash, really bad, up and down. Washington hasn't been good in a very long time. I actually think the best time that they've been good is actually when they drafted Robert Griffin III. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but before he tore his ACL and he came out of Baylor, that guy was a scary quarterback in the pocket.
Yep.
I thought the Giants were going to win. I thought the Washington Redskins at that time, which is now the Washington football team, I thought they were going to have multiple winning records with that guy. But, due to injury and everything, he fell out. And Now they kind of been on and off. They had Alex Smith, and
Yep.
they were doing okay, and then he had that serious leg injury that
It was gruesome.
it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
was
mean?
bad.
So,
Yeah.
we're gonna see what happens with this game tonight. I'm looking forward to it. I just think that me for one, I want the Giants to win. Uh, Rob, you're lucky that we have a serious connection because I hate Cowboy fans. That you
I,
got
I
trash. I
Nobody
hate
likes the Cowboys, and nobody likes Cowboy fans. I get that.
nobody. You know what I mean?
I get it from all angles, man.
Yeah,
All
I know.
angles.
And
Yeah.
I think you talked about it in your other stream with the Mets. That I think your uncle is a Cowboys fan. I think that's how you got into it. Is that
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. My grandfather. Yeah.
grandfather? Correct. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So it's your
That's good.
so how many years he was a Cowboys fan? I mean,
Oh, my
right?
grandfather.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Since I like was actually getting involved in sports, he was always a Cowboys fan. I mean, he used to talk back to the 70s, the 60s. Oh man, so many years ago. But like when he used to watch me on the weekend, on Sundays the Cowboys were on every week because they're America's team, so to speak. And they were, oh yeah, exactly. And they were always like, he was just always watching the Cowboys game, and that was where I was. I was sitting down watching with him. He never turned on the Giants. He never turned on the Jets. It was always the Cowboys. So that's what I watched. And I was growing up during the Emmitt Smith, Aikman, Deion Sanders, Michael Irvin days, and that's how I became a fan. And you know what? In New York, like I said, there's Dallas Cowboy fans across the country. But like being in New York, I get it from all angles. I get it from Jet fans, definitely from Giant fans.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we
love
Jet
team you
fans.
love.
So I am one of those rare breeds. I know you're gonna laugh at this. People that are listening to us live are gonna laugh at this. I am actually both a Jets and a Giants fan.
Ooh.
I'm both. I don't know why. It just happened organically.
Uh-huh.
Just both. You know what I mean? But if both went to the Super Bowl, I would have to go with my Jets, man, because the Jets kind of suffered a little too much. The Giants have kind of won already. They got 2 championships with Eli. And
You do.
last time the Jets won, when that happened. So
Exactly.
It's not a while long for them. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much my background with football a little bit. Nobody in my family likes football, so I'm the only sports guy there. Being that I'm Spanish, there's only my dad who's a soccer guy, and that's
okay. Hey,
you know what I mean?
you only do what you got to do, right?
Yeah. So growing up, we had our friends in high school. I would watch some football with them. They were both Giants and Jets, and I'm like, hey, I like the both. I can't really pick between the two. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, let's talk a little bit about your Cowboys, man. I mean, Prescott looked pretty good.
He did. I was very shocked, actually. He looked really good. And you know what? Against Tampa Bay, who got a good defense, and with Brady and Gronk and all those guys on that offense, I was shocked that the Cowboys played as well as they did. And even though they lost, I was very confident. I felt very confident that I wasn't confident that the Cowboys were going to win the division before the season. I felt like the Giants had the best opportunity because I didn't know about Dak Prescott's health. The defense of the Cowboys is not great. So I was like, you know what? Maybe Daniel Jones will, pick it up and just be good. And, the Giants made a lot of moves during the offseason, and you just expected them to be better. They didn't show that against the Broncos, but my Cowboys, it just gave me more confidence that they're going to win the division because nobody is.
He looked a little scary. Scary. Yeah.
Everybody's going crazy. Like I saw on Twitter, everybody's going crazy about the Eagles, but the Eagles beat the Falcons. The Falcons are absolutely terrible. They suck. Yeah. So I'm not surprised. And so I was like, you know what? I think the Cowboys are going to win the division. I think they're going to go run away with the division, in my opinion.
Yeah, even though, you know what? The Eagles did look good in week 1.
They did.
Hurts was balling.
He was balling. And, he scares me because, his running ability and he got a good arm. But I do have to say, like, the Cowboys can easily go 0-2 because they're facing the Chargers this week, and the Chargers are really good. Yeah. So, I mean, somebody's going to be leading this division by the end of the week. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's either the Eagles or the Giants, honestly, because I don't think the Cowboys are going to beat the Chargers, to be honest.
I mean, it all starts, with the Giants, it all starts with the offensive line, right? I
Yep.
mean, you have to win up front. That is the main goal in football. You have to
Exactly.
win up front. Your front seven have to be good. Offensively, defensively, they have to be good. So the Giants have been very inconsistent with their offensive line. It's been
Yep.
they signed who did they sign? What was it last year? Wilson, what was it? Zach Wilson, I think it was.
Yep.
The
Yep.
offensive tackle. And he was kind of up and down. And
Oh, the offensive tackle for the Giants.
yes,
Andrew Thomas. Andrew Thomas.
Andrew Thomas. Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
fourth overall pick in the same year that Chase Adams got drafted. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, it's kind of been up and down with the offensive line pretty much. I mean, and that's been the biggest problem with the Giants, other than Daniel Jones and his fumbling. Like, I mean, he fumbles
Yep.
left and right. He cannot take care of that football. And it's kind of funny to me because when you compare the era that he took the throne from Eli Manning, you see the body type that Daniel Jones has versus
Yep.
Eli Manning. And
Exactly.
you're just like, how the hell does this kid, Daniel Jones, fumble the football? Because Eli, he wasn't even that big. He
Yep.
was, he was kind of average at best, but you never had to worry about him fumbling the football, mostly because he didn't run. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly.
But the offensive line did enough for him. But now with Daniel Jones, I just think that I think the pressure gets too much to him. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at some of the plays that Daniel Jones has done, he's very one-dimensional. He's staring at one receiver, but he's not looking on the other side where that defensive end might come. And that's the biggest problem. So he kind of gets really nervous when he gets startled. He collapses in the pocket. He doesn't know how to hold on to the football. I know Tiki Barber in the beginning, I don't know if you remember, he had big fumbling issues back in the day. And, a few years.
He figured it out.
Exactly. So, I mean, we got to see if Daniel Jones can figure it out. I mean, how many fumbles he had the week one? I think it was just one.
I believe it was just that one where he dove forward and he lost the ball. Yeah.
So
that's the only one.
He just had one.
Just had one for now.
Just had one. I know you want at least like 4 or 5, Rob.
I take it. I'll take it.
You Cowboy fans, I'm surprised you're telling me, well, everybody's comparing Daniel Jones to Dak Prescott, and Daniel Jones is
he's not even close. Daniel Jones is – look, I think the Giants reached on Daniel Jones, taking him so low, so high in the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he was ever a top 10 quarterback at all to take
one
in the
of the worst
round.
trades that Dave Johnson has done is to get that kid. Everybody head scratched himself. I mean, that day, every Giants fan was probably in tears.
Like if an organization likes a player, fine, they can go all out and do that. But I really think that it just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense taking Barkley at number 2 when you needed a quarterback to replace Eli Manning.
Mm-hmm.
You never take a running back in the top 5 or top 10. Mm-hmm. You probably don't even take one in the first round because you can always find good ones in the second, third, fourth round.
Mm-hmm.
And they took Saquon Barkley, and it's like he got hurt. And running backs have a short career. They can easily get hurt. They're always, they have the shortest careers basically.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you can't do. And Gettleman did that, and that's a huge problem.
It really is. Me personally speaking, I don't know if there's any Giants fans on the stream, man. That was a tough day. A tough day. I remember that draft very clearly. I was, me and my friends, we were having a few drinks. You hear about the Giants taking Daniel Jones, and I'm just like, who the hell is this jerk off? I'm trying to figure out who he is. Quarterback from Duke. And, I try to look him up on YouTube. They only have 4 at that time. They only had 4 videos of this guy. And the first thing I said was, man, this guy has terrible mechanics. What the hell did they see in this guy? I mean, and that's another thing, too, with Daniel Jones that I kind of see in him. His throwing mechanics are so inconsistent. Mm-hmm. It's never consistent. Like, for example, when I saw Zach Wilson with the Jets, Zach Wilson looked shaky the first half. The second half, he just took it to the next level. His slant throwing routes were on time.
Yeah.
When the receiver is running and you're throwing the football as he's running without interrupting that run so he can go for more gains, that's when you know you made a perfect throw.
Exactly.
And I feel like Daniel Jones hasn't hit that touch yet.
Hmm.
Daniel Jones, sometimes he does it when he hits those slant routes, especially with Sterling Shepard. You could tell he throws behind. He throws a
Yeah.
little high. He doesn't throw through the chest or where he's going. And I feel like that's another thing that Daniel Jones has to work on. And hey, let me tell you, this is his final year. I think
Exactly. Yeah. The third year is a big year.
if he doesn't really progress and he does really regress, uh, Giants are going to be looking for another quarterback next season.
Totally agree. 100% agree.
Definitely is going to happen. You know what I mean? And then also
I
too,
agree.
Saquon Barkley too. He has a big year to prove. Um,
Yep.
you know,
Got to stay healthy
yeah.
and got to perform. No
Mhm.
doubt.
And when I saw his tape in college, Saquon Barkley was a beast. I'll give him that.
Yeah, Penn
But
State for sure.
But there was one thing about him. The one thing I did have to say is that his gains were solely on maybe one or two plays. It wasn't on a residual type of thing. Like when you see Ezekiel Elliott,
Mhm.
when he has 100+ yards, it's because right off scrimmage, he at least has 5, 6, 7 yards. He
Yep.
could get you 10 yards consistently. It's consistent. You know what I mean? As long as the offensive line do their plays, you get what you get with Ezekiel Elliott. With Saquon Barkley, I just feel like it's also a little inconsistent. I just feel like he needs, in order for him to take that next level, he needs to be more consistent on his runs and
I
his
agree
runs.
with that.
You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's really going to be interesting tonight because, like I said, Barkley was questionable the last couple of days, and now he's active, so he will be playing. And like I said, he didn't play much against the Broncos, so I don't know if they're trying to baby him
Mhm.
into like certain plays just to get him going. But you know, the Giants have no running game without Saquon Barkley. They have
Yeah,
no running game. So, you know, if the defense of the Redskins is going to know Daniel Jones is going to throw, say, 50 times, there's no way the Giants are going to score any points because the Redskins can stay back, play zone, play passing game, and then that's it. And they don't have to worry about the run. You know,
Mhm.
at least if the Giants, you know, show that they're going to run the ball, you know, you're going to have the defensive ends coming in a little bit more. You know, you might have a safety play a little bit closer to the wide receiver. Just things like simple things like that can make the field wide open for a Galladay, you know, for a Shepherd, guys like that to help out Daniel Jones in the passing game. So, you know, if the running game is non-existent tonight, the Giants have no shot.
Exactly. Exactly. And I would like to see more running from Daniel Jones. I know he has a hard time taking care of the football, but the blocking has to do better.
Yeah,
And Jason Garrett's offense, you saw it. You have an idea how they run it.
it's
Uh,
terrible.
it, it is. And when I initially heard about Jason Garrett signing, I was like, I mean, he really didn't call offensive plays. He let it go after what? I think after his it was like 3 years ago, 4 years ago,
Yeah,
he just let it go. But he was mostly calling the offensive plays, and he wasn't doing a good job.
no,
Uh,
no. I mean, and that was the biggest problem with him. Like, he
yeah,
was he's a cowboy through and through. You know, backup quarterback all those years behind Aikman, and all of that. And he's a cowboy of with Jerry Jones as the owner and all the fans. He is the guy. He is a
right.
cowboy, and that's why he was the coach for so long.
Hmm.
And with Jerry Jones being so loyal,
That's the
they finally
problem.
fired him
He's
because they got
too
yeah
faithful.
yeah
Yeah.
he's too faithful, and the reason why they kept him for so long was because he's a loyal guy, and he kept on not performing in the playoffs over and over again. Yes, we had that um Des Bryant catch against Green Bay in the playoffs. That was a catch, but they said it wasn't a catch, and that would have probably won us the game. And who knows what the Cowboys would have done. Ever since that, they've been struggling to get to the playoffs, and when they get to the playoffs, they lose in the first round. So,
You always had that curse with the famous play with Tony Romo as the holder.
oh God, all the time.
Ever since that, it's been over for you guys.
Oh,
It's been over. It's
all
been
we needed was that field goal, my friend.
Yeah, I
Oh my
know. That's all
God.
you needed. You guys had it. So, all right. So I know you're more of a Cowboys guy. Before we get
Yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
why did they make him a holder? Why was he a holder?
It's not rare, but I was a little shocked. You never put your starting quarterback to hold the
I've
ball,
never seen
be the
that.
holder. It made no sense.
Yeah,
But
I've never
what's
seen
even more funny, like I think they trusted him so much that they're like, oh, he got this, and then he fumbled. All we needed was the field goal to win the game. Like, oh my, like I was I never forget. I was at Playwright Irish Pub in the city
Oh
because
God.
that's a big cowboy bar, right?
Yeah.
And there was a couple of Packers fans. I forgot who we were playing, but there was a couple of fans there of the other team. We were just chilling, and we thought we were gonna win. We were all getting happy, and I swear it got so quiet in that bar. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, seriously? Like, these are the teams I root for: the Mets, the Rangers, the Knicks, and the Cowboys, and the Mets. Like, oh my, this
Look
is
on the
what
bright side. MSG is rocking last year. MSG was rocking last year, and the Rangers. Let me tell you something about the Rangers. I don't know how they do it. They give away players. They get players, and they still win.
Yep. Yeah.
It's mind blowing
Exactly.
that hockey.
Yeah.
It's really nuts. And real quick with the Knicks, they looked really good this year. I was
Yep.
really happy. I actually
Yeah.
first basketball game in Houston against the Knicks, and let me tell you, it was one of the best experiences of my life. And they kicked their ass by like 25 points.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you're suffering. We're suffering fans over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like the teams we root for. When it comes to baseball, when it comes to football, it doesn't matter. It's like you know how easy it would have been just to been a Patriots fan or a Yankees fan. Like it's so easy. Like,
Maybe
it really is that easy, man.
Maybe we should have moved to the Bronx when I was born. I don't
Yo,
know.
who you telling, man? Shit, my first pictures as a baby, I had a Mets onesie on, so I was screwed from day one. So it's crazy.
You want me
So
to tell you real? You want me to tell you real quick? Real quick. So this is how I became a Mets fan. I'm gonna tell you the story how I became a Mets fan. I was getting into baseball around my first year of high school in Richmond Hill.
Okay.
And I wanted to go to a Mets game, so I got a Mets ticket. My dad bought it for me. Mets versus Red Sox interleague matchup. Glendon Rush was the starting pitcher.
Glendon Rush.
He ended up throwing, Rob. He ended up throwing a one-hitter that day, a complete game one.
That's crazy.
The only hit was, I forgot who it was. It was a dribbler up the third base line. That was the only hit.
That's crazy.
I got suckered into being a Mets fan. So now that you guys know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So who's your player to watch today?
I think 100%. I think it's going to be Saquon. I think it's Saquon tonight. I think it's the biggest player to watch for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't play well, I think the Giants again don't have a chance. So right now, Washington got the ball at the 23 right now.
Uh-huh.
So let's see what they can do. Heineke starts throwing the ball. Almost intercepted already.
Really? Oh my God. Well, this is the thing. My stream is a little bit delayed, guys. So
of course,
we're gonna go with Rob here a little bit, but it's gonna catch up very soon. Okay.
Yep.
So we already have an interception.
Almost. Very close.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take off this really quick, and I'm gonna go to the NFL.com because Fox Sports is being annoying.
But are they playing? So they're playing this on the NFL Network. Don't they usually do the Thursday nights on Fox though?
Yeah, they have like some type of agreement now because it's on NBC in New York right now too. So,
okay, yeah, because they always
crazy.
Anytime when a national telecast happens, they usually put it on the regional networks too.
I'm sorry, I'm freezing a little bit. My bad. I don't know if you can hear me.
No, I can still hear you.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to get this going right now.
Okay. Nice.
Giants defense. I think they sacked them. Ooh, that's like a 15-yard loss right there. Well, Giants got 3 and out right there. There you go.
Really, real quick. Oh, do you know where I am right now, Rob? I'm going to my stream. I just saw the first throw of the game.
Oh, boy, that's funny.
Yeah. And I'm supposedly supposed to have like 200 megabytes download speed. Yeah, that's not working right now.
yeah. Same thing with me. Like right now, I'm trying to get the score in, but it's not, I'm a little bit delayed right now. I don't know what's going on with this, but that's all right.
That's okay.
Trial and error, man.
Don't worry, guys. The internet will come back on, and it will be on very soon over here. I'm trying to get as fast as possible here. Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm trying to catch up over here. I'm
All
like
right, I
all
think
delayed right now.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll figure. All right,
Oh,
there we go.
all right. So
I
what do
think
you
I'm
have
okay. All right.
right now on your TV? You have is 3 and out for you guys?
No, I actually got a referee calling a penalty right now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get the score. All right.
Well,
Let's see if
I
this
mean,
works.
so far, if you're saying that the Giants looking okay, I just saw the first 2 plays. Giants looking okay on defense. They're looking all right.
Yeah, pretty good so far.
Yeah.
Let's
What do we
see.
have now? 3rd down.
Let's see. I see Jones on the field right now, so the Giants got the football.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna try to catch up with you guys, but I just saw the 3rd down play. Great sack. Giants looking really good right now. Looking really
Yep,
good.
sure.
It looks like they win with the 4-man blitz. No, they didn't.
I don't know, but it looked like the line actually took over the offensive line, the Redskins for sure.
Yeah. Who got that sack? 51. I'm trying to see. Well, the Giants look good. Let's go, G-Men. All right. Which New York football team will get their first win? I believe the Giants will get it.
Ooh, all right. Let's see what happens.
All right. They just kicked the football. Decent return. They're at the 44, but there's a flag. And guess what that flag, and this is the thing with
Yeah,
football that I hate.
that's coming back
Block in the
for
back.
sure.
I just hate it. Every time. It always happens. They
Oh,
throw the
Saquon
flag.
just got the ball. All right.
Jeez.
Got a couple of yards. All right, so I'm going to share the screen now. I finally got the score up, finally.
Okay.
Of course, I'm freezing again, but that's okay. Why not?
I'm trying to see which stream I can get the quickest here.
All right, so there you go. I got it up there. We should be good now.
Okay,
There
now
we go.
we're okay.
So it's a 2nd and 5 for the Giants right now.
Okay. 2nd and 5. All right.
Yep. Daniel Jones throws a pass, makes a nice throw. Nice. Kyle Rudolph makes the catch. All right. All right.
Kyle
Nice.
Rudolph is active tonight.
Yeah, because Ingram is out tonight, so they activated him.
Oh man, Ingram has been.
That's another big key. I forgot all about Kyle Rudolph.
Yeah, I
He
know.
was really good with the Vikings.
Been injured.
Yeah.
I think that's also a big key too. I mean, if the Giants can get Kyle Rudolph going, maybe we'll go closer to your score than mine.
Yeah, maybe. No, so far so good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty.
Oh, another throw. Nice throw.
Oh, jeez.
Galladay. 17-yard pass. Oh, boy.
17-yard pass?
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. I'm trying to fix my stream here, guys, so give me 1 second. But yeah, no, that's crazy. 17-yard pass. I like that. Well, you talked about Galladay. He's a nice. How tall is he? Like 6'4", right?
Yeah, he's big. He's
and he was the Giants got him for the red zone target. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically.
That's why they got him.
They needed that guy that Daniel Jones can trust. Galladay's a solid player. As long as he can stay healthy, he'll be fine.
Yeah. And the Giants always do good with getting these tall receivers. I know Hakeem Nicks probably had like one good season, and that's it. I think that was the last time they had a nice tall receiver like that.
Yep.
But before that was Plaxico Burress, and we know what he did.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Idiot brought a gun to the club. Makes no sense. Oh, Daniel Jones got sacked.
Of course he did. Yeah, I still can't believe that. That Plaxico Burress going to Latin quarters. I don't understand why would you do that.
With a gun.
I don't know how long we have, how many Giants fans, how back we go. But that must be the most dumbest thing any NFL player has ever done. Apart from Aaron Hernandez,
that's on another level.
That's another level, yeah. But this one comes this one's a real good second one.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, whenever you guys get famous, please do not bring a gun to the club and shoot yourself in the leg and then do 2 years in prison. That's just stupid.
Exactly. Yep, I agree. Oh, Shepard got a catch now too. Daniel Jones looking good.
Okay,
tearing
let's
up
be honest
the.
here. Rob, I think I'm the first one to say it. Doesn't Sterling Shepard look like Marcus Stroman's long lost brother?
You know, I said, you know what's funny? I saw a picture of him when I was going through the roster looking at it, and I looked at him. I'm like, "Yo, what is Strowman doing?" I swear to God.
Yeah, I said that all the time, man. I'm like, what the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So, Rob, you might have to take over the live stream for a little bit
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm
cool.
still trying to catch up and trying to get a link here so I could put it on TV because I have nothing right now. So you're gonna have to do the play-by-play analysis a little bit.
Yep, I got you.
Okay, I got something here, guys. Okay, listen.
Be careful with the volume, buddy. There you go. Perfect.
Okay, I got 1st and 10 right here.
Yep. 2nd and 6 now, and Danny Jones went running to the 15. No, Danny Jones looking good, man. Woo.
Oh yeah. Okay, there we go. Finally. Here we go. Okay.
Jason Garrett's calling a good game right now.
Okay. Well, he needs to. He needs to start because this is his 2nd year, and I think if he doesn't do good this year, the Giants are definitely going to let him go.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't see him coming back here past the 2nd year. And you know what? Also, too, he's going to get a lot of offers on the market. He hits the market. At least 3 teams are going to probably go after him.
Yep. Oh, Barkley got the ball and does not get past the line of scrimmage.
Okay, here we go.
Coordinator, they say he's not creative. You look at this drive and look.
Okay, here we go.
Side slot position.
Okay.
And so it's 2nd and 12 for the Giants right now. They're on the 16-yard line. See what they can do. 2nd and 12. Giants throws it, almost gets sacked, but incomplete.
Oh man. Okay. So guys, I think I'm gonna do it the old school way. I'm gonna watch this on my phone. All right. I'm gonna kick my TV later. It's gonna get a punishment. But for now, we're gonna rely the source on the cell phone right now because this is ridiculous.
Yo, it's a freaking incident, man. I tell you.
All right, here we go. So what down you have on now? I got 2nd and 12.
It just went to 3rd down for the incomplete pass.
Okay.
But they called a roughing the passer on, I think it was Chase Young.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Giants got a 1st down.
Wow, I just saw that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That wasn't bad.
Giants got lucky on that play.
No, this ain't 2-hand touch, man. Freaking tackle football, and they get the 1st down, 1st and goal at the Redskins 8.
Okay. What do you think? The Giants are walking away with the touchdown here?
They got a couple yards for Barkley. He got like 2 yards just now. I think so.
Okay, so
he's very interesting though.
Chase Young, okay, Daniel Jones throws the football. Okay, it could have. No, yeah, I don't see it there. Giants got lucky on that play.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll take it. So, what do you think about Ron Rivera's 2nd year now?
I think he'll be solid. He's on and off, especially when he was with Carolina. The same thing. Daniel Jones going for the run for the touchdown. He got the touchdown.
Yes.
Daniel Jones runs it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, at least he didn't fumble it.
Well, there you go. Like I said in the pregame, when we first talked about it, Daniel Jones has to run a little bit more.
Yep.
And Jason Garrett's got to start opening up that playbook a little bit more. Daniel Jones can do it. I think, didn't he get famous last year for he had a play last year. I forgot which team it was, but he ran all the way, to the 10-yard line. Guy's pretty fast.
Yeah, he is. Like, he's got good legs. There's no doubt about that. For sure. It's just a matter of, can he hold on to the ball? And that's basically it. Because he can play. He's not a bad quarterback. He just has to, hold on to the damn ball.
Yeah. But I think I talked to you about this before, and it looks like Daniel Jones looking good so far. Okay,
So
well,
far.
let's just say that his game turns into crap this today or tonight.
Mhm.
I told you that I think the Giants should consider signing Cam Newton as a backup. I think it would be a solid pickup for them because of Jason Garrett. He likes to run a lot, and Cam
Okay.
Newton, I still think he still has the legs to do it. You know?
Yeah, you know what? Why not, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I don't know. I honestly think, you know what, the Giants, I don't know, the Redskins defense, I think should be better,
Yeah.
and they're just not playing well. So, and you know what, the Giants just tear them up. They just tore them up.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
Oh, there we go. We got beautiful commercials from ESPN. I like
what else in there?
it. So how many people are live? Welcome to whoever's on the live.
We got about, we're running through 2 to 4, and then it's going back and forth to 1, 4. So it's not bad right now.
Man,
So
I don't care, man. Listen, this is about us right now. I mean, I
That's
love
it.
that we're talking. I mean,
that's it,
for
man.
people that don't know, we haven't, and we talked about it before we even came on. We haven't seen each other face to face in quite a long time, man.
Yep.
And you're talking about two people that we used to hang out a lot.
A lot.
We used to play a lot of baseball.
Exactly. Yep.
Rob used to like pizza all the time. Let's talk about that. You remember when we walked around Jamaica Avenue? I don't know if you remember this. And I would be the one pointing at random people, and I was like, "Holy crap! It's Mr. Rogers!"
Yeah. Yo, those were the days, man. I tell you.
Oh my god, yo! And then,
Yeah.
Okay, let's show you this. Let's see if you remember who's this. That's Robert Mendez.
That's not Mendez, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's Mendez. Like this.
always, man. No, so giving a little background check on me and Hector about us. We went to high school together, and we went to high school together. It was a long time ago, but we did go to high school together. You know, we are in different states. You know, my boy Hector's in Houston. I'm in New York. So, you know, like I said, we got together on my baseball channel. He found me on my channel, and he found me on YouTube, and here we are. So it's just that something, you know. Look, it's a small world. It's just like that.
So let's just leave it like that. And he is definitely planning. Well, hopefully, to come next year, we're gonna see if he could come in to see the Astros play.
Absolutely.
Mets. I think the last time that the Mets played the Astros was back in 07?
Actually, I think it was 20. Whenever the big hurricane hit, whatever year that.
Harvey or Sandy?
No, off Bayou.
Oh, okay. So Harvey, yeah. So it was in 2016, 2017, around there. That's when they moved into the league. Okay, that's yeah. So the Mets, they made that schedule, and I'm looking forward to going there. It's gonna be fun.
Do you live far from Minute Maid?
I live like about 30 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
But man, it's a beautiful, beautiful ballpark.
Yo, I always wanted to go there. I missed the hill at center field though. That was awesome.
I know. I don't know why they changed it. You know,
remember
that hill, right?
That Beltran. Yep.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I don't understand why they took away the hill. But either way,
you know, safety reasons. You know the deal.
Yeah, I know. Because
everybody's punks nowadays.
Yeah. All right.
So the Giants' defense is on point right now. Heineke doesn't have a lot of time. Just Giants looking good right now.
Okay. So I am trying to. Sorry guys, I didn't know this was gonna happen, but I'm trying to get the live stream, so I downloaded the app. So, Rob, you're doing a great job so far.
I'm trying.
The freezing is finally done. Now you're back to normal.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
So right now we're in the first quarter. Little under 7 minutes to go. Giants up 7-0. Daniel Jones ran it in for the touchdown on the Giants' first drive. So the Giants did look good. He tore up the Redskins' defense. Everybody was involved. Kyle Rudolph, Galladay, Shepard. Everybody got involved. So that's nice to see for the Giants. But it's unfortunate for the Redskins right now because their defense is what is going to drive them. They're not playing well right now. And Heineke does not look good right now. The Giants' defense has them on lockdown at the moment.
Well, I mean, like I said, the Giants really has got to step up their defense. I didn't like their defense
Yep.
in week one. It was pretty ugly. But I like Joe. Joe Judge is one of those very unique hires. I mean,
Yep.
when people first heard about him, that was another one. It's just like Daniel Jones. Who the hell is this guy? But he is one of those guys that he takes grasp of a room. You know what I mean? You could tell he's a leader. And football, and that's the one thing I like about football now. The analytics, yeah, it's there, but you can still get a nice old school coach in there, teach you the basics on how to tackle and stuff like that. And that's what I like about Joe Judge. He's very kind of like that old school, hard nosed, type of coach. I really like him a lot. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Tom Coughlin. I don't think he'll ever get to that status like him. But
yeah.
I like him. I really do like him now. I really do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Joe Judge, nobody knew who the hell he was, except that he was under Bill Belichick with the Patriots. Nobody really knew who he was, but like you said, he's a big leader. He takes over the room. Anywhere he goes, he's the leader of the room, and the players like to play for him, and that's what's important. And he looks like a good coach. He made a mistake last week by throwing the challenge flag when a scoring play. They always review the scoring play, and he lost the timeout in the second half, which actually it didn't really turn out to hurt the Giants at the end because they were losing by a lot. But if it was a close game, he had one less timeout, and that was. But he admitted it. He goes, he was in the emotion of the game, got a little ahead of himself. He admitted it. So at least he knows his mistakes, and that's what's good to see.
Yeah, and that's and that's what I like about him. And he looks like he doesn't take no BS from anybody. I got my stream back, so I'm happy now. Yeah, I really do like him. The Giants, they have a bright future. I like their pieces, but I still, for me, Daniel Jones, I don't know if I'm convinced yet. I think everybody got that hype from that first game against the Bucs. I don't know if you watched that game, the first game that Daniel Jones played in his career. They came back and won. Everybody got that was his whole hype because he beat the Bucs. But remember, the Bucs that day didn't have Justin Tuck. Now, say what you want about Justin Tuck. He's still a solid player at that time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So I think he would have sacked him a few times. It could have been a very different outcome. But I think that hype from that game, that's why everybody's all hyped up about Daniel Jones. But he still has a lot to prove to me.
Yep, I agree.
And he can't say anything. He's always had the pieces. He's always had a great core. You cannot say that the Giants didn't do enough to build players around them. They got the best running back, Saquon Barkley, out of the draft.
Exactly.
The generational talent, and that's why they went with him, number 2 overall. They got Sterling Shepard. They had Evan Ingram, which, for me, I feel like the Giants don't use him enough. Evan Ingram.
Well, the other thing is Ingram drops the ball a lot, and he's been injured a lot. So I think that's the bigger thing. And he's a dominant player when he's healthy. If he can catch the ball, he's really good. But again, that's the biggest problem. He doesn't stay healthy and he drops the ball. So
yeah, that's true. But when he's on the field, he's still pretty good. I like him a lot as a player.
So right before the Giants are huddled up right now, don't forget, guys, please hit on that like button. Hit on that subscribe button. Robin Hector's NFL picks. First time doing a live stream during an NFL game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Giants are leading 7-0 with under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Daniel Jones ran it in for the touchdown. So right now the Giants got the ball at their own 24.
Giants, this could be Giants already got 7 points. I didn't even know they were going to get that in the first half. They might walk away with 14 points before the first half, maybe even 20 or 17. Who knows? Giants offense looking very good. I like it.
Yep.
I like it a lot. So, who is your favorite quarterback in the league right now besides Prescott? I know you love him so much. That's your.
I'm not one of those naive Cowboy fans that Prescott is the end all be all, but I do think that Patrick Mahomes is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I just love him. I think he's probably the best quarterback in the league. If he stays healthy, I think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer. So Patrick Mahomes is my guy. What about you?
I don't know. I like him. That he's a really good one. But as Stephen A. says, that bad man Aaron Rodgers, he didn't play good last game. But man, tell you something. If he's on the market, I am very surprised that the Giants didn't go after him.
True, very true.
I would have given up everything, and I think any Giants fan would have said I would have given up anything to Aaron Rodgers. Give him 2 first-round picks, give him Daniel Jones, bring in Aaron Rodgers. But for me, I just love his fourth quarter comebacks. Probably one of the best you'll ever see to do it. He's one of my favorites. But the one that I really, really love to watch, Kyler Murray.
He's good. He's very good.
He's very solid. Very solid. He was supposed to. I think the story, but he was, in between baseball, he was supposed to be a top 10 pick in baseball.
Yep. And he chose football.
Yep. And he chose football, which is crazy because I don't know if you know a little bit about the MLB draft, but when you hit that top 10 pick, your signing bonus is pretty high.
Pretty high, yeah. It's a couple $1 million.
I think. Oh man, I forgot who it was. But you could get a signing bonus in MLB close to $10 million or something like that.
Yeah. Well, look at Kumar Rocker that the Mets would have drafted. He was getting about a $7 or $8 million signing bonus until they realized his medical was crap. So, like I said, Kyler Murray, I think it was a smart move choosing football because with baseball you get stuck in the minor leagues. You don't get the salary. Yeah, and in the NFL, you get top 10. In the NFL, you're getting a big time signing bonus. You're getting a nice contract. You're on a rookie contract, but it's a lot. It's a couple million. It's definitely enough $1 million. So he's making more money now than he would probably in the next 5 years in baseball. So
exactly,
he made a good move. Especially if you're good, which he is.
And you never know with baseball, any injury can occur. Another big thing with baseball, coaching, right? If your coach isn't good, you're not going to develop into that 5-tool player that he was getting scouted for as. He was scouted, I think he was going to get drafted as a center fielder. Wasn't he an outfielder, correct?
I think he was an outfielder, yeah.
So
I'm not 100% sure, but I think he was.
So he was supposed to be a top 5-tool player. So it was a great career path that he chose football. And look, I think for me, he's top 5 quarterback. People really underrate his game because he's in Arizona. And, Arizona was a very good place for him to land.
Oh,
yeah. They had their...
Not a lot of pressure.
Right, exactly. There's not too much pressure. The offensive line is starting to get there. You still have Larry Fitzgerald. It was good. Did you see this injury, by the way? Somebody's really injured.
I just got to the commercial, but I didn't look at it. But did you see who it was?
It's number 65. I think... It's really bad that they have the stretcher. They brought out the stretcher. Yeah, they're putting him on the stretcher.
Was it a Giant or a Red? It's
a Giants player.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good. But nonetheless, what we were talking about. So Kyler Murray, it's in a great situation. I wouldn't be surprised if they win the Super Bowl in the next 5 years. Would not be shocked at all.
You know what? They got to develop their defense a little bit, getting going because they can score points. That's not the issue.
Yeah.
It's just if their defense can perform, you never know. You just never know for sure.
And another one that I know this sounds like a little bit crazy because I told you I'm both a Giants and a Jets. I really like Zach Wilson. I thought Zach was trash. I looked at his tape at BYU. Everybody saying he was facing crappy competition. He didn't do good in great competition. But let me tell you, that first half, he looked terrible. That second half, he looked really good. Yep. Sam Darnold would have made any of those throws like the way Zach Wilson was doing. He kind of reminded me a little bit like Russell Wilson in a way. He kind of reminded me a little bit like him. His slant throwing routes were on time. They were perfect. I think he calmed down his nerves a little bit. Of course, being a rookie quarterback, taking over a team, right? Getting drafted by a team that just dumped a top 3 quarterback, 2 years ago. Taking over his reins. He looked really good. And you know what? If the Jets develop him well and they got a good coaching staff now, they're running the West Coast offense over there. Look out for Zach Wilson in 2-3 years. We might be talking about him being top 10 in the league very soon.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Oh
No.
yeah, I see the carton off. It's
Number
Nate's
65,
is Nate's. I think he was a lineman.
alignment, right?
Yeah.
That's what I kind of figured. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it's a leg, so that's not good.
Yeah, it's definitely
Let's see what
something
happens.
lower body for sure. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, the NFL. That's the one thing I love about it. The NFL is one of the most complex sports in all of sports. I mean, it's where coaching really matters.
Yep.
You could get a sixth round pick and they could turn out to be the best. I mean, look at Tom Brady, last pick in the draft. How many championships has he won? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
So
I agree with that.
football is very complex, and it's more about sometimes it's not really about the player's potential. It's about the player's IQ,
Yep.
how high their IQ
Exactly.
really is. You know what I mean?
Oh, Barkley's running down the line. Ooh, he just got like a 40-yard run with us now.
Oh, okay.
Barkley looks good. Barkley looks good. Very good. He went right outside the numbers. He went right between the tackles, went right outside the numbers, and took it for about, I believe it was 35, 40 yards. Nice.
Okay. I'm about to see that right now. But hey, this is looking really good for the
Yep.
Giants. Their running game is real solid, and it's
Yeah,
actually shocking.
like I said before the game started, the Giants need the running game, and if they have the running game going, they're going to be hard to beat, no doubt about it.
Hmm. Okay, so I know you're a little bit ahead. I'm going to start catching up here shortly, but
Yep.
I see the run. Wow, great blocking, great blocking.
Yep. The line's been playing well so far.
Yeah, that was really good blocking.
Maybe
But
Billy
see,
Price putting in for in the center position, really helping out that line.
okay, so one of the things that I don't like about Barkley is that he's been running up and down. And that's not his game. He needs to
No.
go more outside. That's what his
Yeah.
game really
Yeah.
is. I think
Yeah.
if like this one right here, he went a little bit outside, but the blocking was really solid. And when you do that with Saquon, watch out. He could catch up real quick and give you 30, 40 yards really quick on one play.
Yep. And you know what? We're playing any sport. When you have an injury, you're gonna baby it a little bit. You're gonna be a little worried about it. But
Hmm.
once you get that confidence that you're not gonna get re-injured, or you feel like you're not gonna get injured, and you get that out of your head, that's when you start playing better. And I think that's what's happening with Barkley right now. He
Yeah.
realized he can take a hit, and now he's really okay. He feels confident, and it's really working for him right now.
And one of the things, and this goes with all sports, ACL injuries are
Yep.
so tough to come back
Hmm.
because it's not even about your knee. Your knee is okay. Be honest, your knee is okay. It will take
Yep.
some time to gain strength,
Yep.
but it's the mental thing.
Yep.
It's all about getting
Exactly.
over that hump that you have to get to that hump where you're just like, I don't have that injury anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said, when I told you when I got hurt, when my knee had the MCL that I had a repair, it takes time. Like I felt like the walking again, all the therapy, and then making sure like the first time you run, you feel it, and you got to get that confidence back in any player. It doesn't matter if you're pro, amateur. It doesn't matter college. It doesn't matter. Once you have the injury, you second guess yourself on everything you do. Like, should I be
Exactly.
doing this? Should I be doing that? But
Uh-huh.
after you get the confidence of doing it over and over again, and you feel like you can do it without worrying about that injury,
Hmm.
you're back to normal. Well, hopefully you're back to normal. And Barkley's young enough so he can recover from that. Let's just hope that he stays healthy because he is a really good player. He's a dynamic player.
And the Giants need him. And the
Exactly.
Giants really need him.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember. I don't know how far back can you go, but the last time the Giants drafted a top running back, not second overall, was this guy named David Wilson. I don't know if you remember him.
A while
He
back.
was,
Yeah,
yeah, it was a while back, but he was a very solid running back.
Yep.
And people thought he was going to become the next Tiki Barber. What happened? Knees, done. Over.
Yeah, done. That's it. Yeah. Exactly.
You didn't hear anything about him. He had multiple concussions. I remember he had multiple concussions, and he wasn't able to stay on the field. But he looked really good.
Yep.
But that's the Giants. That's another thing too. The Giants really haven't found a replacement ever since Tiki Barber left.
Yeah.
They had the Earth, Wind, and Fire that worked out really well for them, right?
Yep.
They worked out really well for them, but they really haven't had that number one go-to option. So
Daniel Jones just got sacked.
Career.
So 4th down. Redskins swamped them up. Chase Young, Montez Sweat, both with the sack. So 4th down for the Giants. So
Okay.
after that full start, it just pushed them back, and the offensive line fell apart for Daniel Jones.
So you were talking about what was the exact surgery that you had? You had the MCL.
Yeah, I had to get that repaired. Yeah.
So I've never gotten any knee injuries. So that's a really good analysis right there. So how did it go for you? How was that experience? But that tragedy to go from down to really get back to your head, and you're just like, I gotta try to do this again.
Yeah. See, the biggest hurdle, like it wasn't therapy or anything like that. Like everything was like when I was finally on my own, and the doctor says you can do whatever you want, and there'll be no limit, no limits to doing whatever you want. Whatever you want to do, you can do. So me as a sports person and someone who's active, I go, shoot, I'm going to play baseball. First thing I did, I grabbed my glove. Me and my father started playing catch and all that stuff, and I'm like, I was getting grounders. I felt good. I felt a little bit like tightness, which is, it's a new ligament. It's a new ligament, so you gotta work it out a little bit. You gotta stretch it out and everything.
It's just like when you get a new glove. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A lot of people put oil in it. Some people put the ball with the rubber bands. All that fun stuff. So yeah, basically that's what it is. So I was doing that, and then I started every time I would go left, go right. I felt it when I went side to side. When I went forward and back, I was fine. Side to side, that's when I felt it, a little bit of pain. So, then it started getting in my head. Like I was scared to move this way. What happens if I have to turn this way, turn that way, and I twist it. It took about a good year, and before I actually felt confident in my knee. And then the worst part about that was as I told you, I tried out for the college team, and that was 6 months after the surgery,
right?
And I wasn't confident with my knee at that point, and I tried out for the team, and I should have easily made the team with the talent that I had. I just did not perform in the tryouts, and it was just I looked terrible.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, we're also going to talk about a little bit, while we're in commercials. Robert was a really solid player. He played. I think you played third base. You also played a little bit of first, some outfield.
Yep.
I mean, you were all over. You were that utility guy.
Yep.
But your third base was your hot corner over there.
Yep, that was my hot corner right there.
But you had one of the quickest bats I've seen. You had a really quick bat, man.
Yeah. I did. Something I did have.
Yeah, you were a solid number two. And we were talking about it, when we wanted to get you on the Queens Red Sox, we were saying, man, Robert would be a perfect number two hitter. Because you're just a snap guy and you don't strike out as much.
No, that was the one thing.
You were really solid, So, if you didn't have that MCL, you definitely would have made that team for sure.
Oh yeah, like you were talking about with the Queensboro team, the team I was trying out for, the college team. They had big power guys and they had no lefties, as we talked about in my stream with the Mets. Basically, just like that, And it's I really think if I was confident with my knee or I never had surgery, I think I would have easily made the team because I couldn't feel to save my life.
Yeah.
I couldn't move side to side. That was the biggest problems. When they were hitting ground balls to me, they kept hitting it to my left mostly, and that was the hard time with that first step. Pushing off on my right knee, which I had the problem with.
Yeah,
it was just hard, and I couldn't get to the balls. And then when I did get the balls, I had no strength in my knee to make the throw to first. It was just bad, man. I had to use all my upper body strength, and I'm not a big guy, So my arm strength is based on my lower half because I had a big lower half, because I'm a short guy. So the big lower half helped me out with my throws, and I didn't have it. And hitting wise, it was just bad. As a left-handed hitter, leading with my right foot, it was just hard. So
so it sounds like that you almost had a hard time because it was so tight.
It
and
took
you
a
never
long
really had a grasp to really loosen it up.
Exactly, because you know what? I never let like my mind would not let me do what my body wanted to do, and
Right.
that was the problem.
Uh,
And that's what it is with these football players. You know, like it's very hard. You know, with the cuts they have to make, it's hard
uh-huh.
to do that. So
No, it really is. Yeah, and and that's another thing too with Adrian Peterson. I don't know how he did it. He did it in less than a year. That's what's
yep,
mind blowing. He tore his ACL in less than a year. He's back on the field, and he was putting up better stats than he was before. And the first thing you thought about, you were just like, man, he's not even running that fast. But how is he doing it? But he's just,
exactly.
he's AP. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was one that I think that was probably the best comeback sports I've ever heard from a single individual from an
I
ACL.
agree with that. That's 100% agree with that.
And what was it? I think he played a little bit last year. He was on the Washington team, wasn't
He
he?
was on Washington, yeah, and
Yeah, and he had a
he was
solid
pretty
year
good
for
for them
them.
too. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm seeing the stats right now. So they've been 3-and-out the last two possessions.
Yep.
They -9 on their own 23. So they have negative yards right now. Right now, the Washington football team.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. And you know the passing yards are not very good for both quarterbacks. Daniel Jones is 4 for 5, 45 yards, and
oh my
Heineke is
God.
3 for 5 for 34 yards. It's like wow. But like I said, these defenses are supposed to be good, and you know what? It took them a little time to get going, and the Giants benefited scoring that first touchdown on their first drive. But both defenses have been playing better.
Yeah, it is definitely true.
And
Uh,
Heineke's starting to get it together a little bit. They just got a first down, McLaurin, with his
yeah,
catch
he
to
made
make
a
the first
really
down.
good throw right in the middle.
Yep.
Let's see what the Giants were running. It looks like a zone right there. Man, he was wide open. Oh
Yep.
my word.
Got right in between the zone for sure.
Yeah. Here we go. All right, maybe they got like 2 yards out of that. That best.
About
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, these injuries, especially when it comes to all sports, man. It's really tough to come back from that. I mean, that journey from that MCL, that's real tough, man.
yeah.
That's a tough one right there.
Like I
You know
said,
what I mean?
if it was exactly. Like the ACL is obviously much worse. Because
Absolutely, yeah.
it's more of the major ligament in the knee. But the
Mhm.
MCL, is in the corner, on the side of the knee, so it's a little different. That's why going side to side was the worst part about it. For me, everybody. Well, my doctor said everybody has different uh, feelings towards it. Like some people might not be able to just stand for long periods of time. I had no problem standing. It was just cutting left to right.
So it looks like that the football team has gotten the first down. Which, by the way, let's talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Washington football team is the worst name in all of sports.
Oh, you know what? You know what's funny though? Like I'm kind of getting used to it, and it's like whatever team name they pick, it's gonna suck anyway.
Yeah.
Like they were going with like the Washington Generals. They were going with the Washington
Oh no, they
Sentinels.
had one that was about to get approved. The Washington Red Wolves. I think they were going to go with that one. I was
Like what are we? What are we in? Like freaking Division II college? Come
Hey,
on,
listen,
man.
nothing is worse than the Cleveland Guardians. That is an all-time
Oh,
low. That is
listen,
an all-time low right
listen. Cleveland Indians was a great name. The
there. Yeah.
great Wahoo and all that. Oh
We could
man.
go with a whole nother conversation with that, but when I heard about
Man.
that, I was just
The
shaking.
Guardians.
I was just shaking my head.
They should have just went with the Spiders like they were a long time ago. That would have
Yeah.
been fine.
It's
Freaking
an
Guardians.
iconic game. It's an
It
iconic
is.
team. The
And
Cleveland
logo.
Indians. They made a movie out of it. Come on now. You know what I mean? I've had
You
a
know what?
Cleveland Indian hat.
I purposely watched the movie over again for that nonsense. Watch all the major leagues because of that crap, man.
It's
Look,
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Guardians.
I can't
Look,
believe that.
imagine being a Mets fan and they changed the name. Like, what do you do? Like,
What do you call it? The New York Subway 7?
God, the New York Empires or some
7 on their
nonsense like that.
Like, come on, man. NY right here in the corner. Like, get the fuck
Oh my God, that's terrible.
But yeah, so we're in break. I think we finally caught up to your screen. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's good, man. Yes, internet
Yo,
works.
I'm gonna I'm actually gonna be right back.
Yeah, man.
Do you have a beer? Can you get
No. I got nothing tonight. You believe that? I have to go to work in 4 hours. So it's perfect. Yes.
I have a 6-pack. I could literally pass you one right now if you want it. All right, so real quick, we're in commercials right now. Let's talk about. I know, we're going to talk a little bit about the Mets. I haven't talked to you about this one-on-one.
Yeah.
I want to tell you this, right? I believe, we're going to get into a stream one day. We're going to talk about it with Hayden, and all. The Mets need to improve their minor league coaching. I don't know if you saw when you were on your stream earlier. I was mentioning that. Do you know Tampa Bay are number one in their division from single A, double A, and triple A?
That's crazy. That's crazy for sure.
What does that tell you, Rob? The coaching is very solid down there. It's solid. Their analytics are a lot more advanced than – listen, and that's the scary part about Tampa Bay. If they had money, they would be better than the Dodgers. It'd just be
absolutely.
They would become the next Yankees. They would win championships after championships after championships. And it's just anybody they bring up, it's crazy. I want the Mets to get to that level. They need to improve the minor leagues. I want them to do that because I think that's where your foundation is. And I just hope that they do that. You know what I mean? Because they owe it to us, man. I feel like a sucker as a Mets fan.
Oh, who you telling? Yo, you go gray, I go bald, because of the team, man.
They should do like a free giveaway on Friday. Free high blood pressure medication Friday. Give us 20 milligrams of enalapril, please. Give it.
Right.
I can't stand the stress no more.
Yeah, it's insane, man. It's really insane. Yeah. So right now, Washington went on 4th and 1 and made it. So they kept the ball.
4th down. Yeah, I'm seeing it right now. Oh,
little quarterback sneak to get that 1 yard.
Yeah, he just got in. Damn.
Like I said, both teams are struggling trying to score.
Yeah, they are.
But again, both defenses are playing very well at this moment. And the Redskins are in Giants territory right now. They're on like the 32-yard line. And they're probably going to get the first down.
Last year, I think they weren't they top 10 in red zone defense. So they so I expect the Giants to lock down here. But with the Giants, man, I don't want this quarterback to start, making these small little sneaky plays, man. The Giants need to stop this right now.
Yep.
I would definitely start. I would start rushing a little bit. I would definitely start blitzing a little bit. Kind of rattle the quarterback here.
Yep. Yeah, because it seems like Heineke's getting a little bit more time.
No.
The wide receivers are separating themselves right now. So and then it was a smart move by Washington to go on that 4th and 1 because they had no offense going and they might as well do something now. They were just near the 50-yard line trying to get into the Giants side of the field. So, but right now they're on the 20, about 27. Yeah. 27-yard line. So let's see if Heineke can. Oh, he's going for the pass.
Okay. First down.
It looks like a first down for McLaurin. McLaurin, man, I told you, he's that big boy.
Yeah, he's looking.
That was a hell of a catch. That was a hell of a catch. What a move! Got it. What a move! I think it was against Bradbury too. Yep.
Yeah.
He made a great move against Bradbury.
Oh my God, man. Well, the good thing about the Giants, though, is that their defense has improved drastically. I think it's been a big leap since Joe Judge has taken over. I really like their defense.
Oh, touchdown McLaurin.
And now I spoke too soon.
Yo, that just helped my fantasy team right there, boy.
Oh my God.
Thank you. McLaurin with the touchdown, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh Lord.
Yo, honestly, if both teams can lose, that would be good for my Cowboys. But honestly, I don't really care who wins, honestly. But I do want the Giants to lose because then I can go to my job and stop picking on people. But
Oh my God.
yeah,
More Giants than Jets?
yeah, definitely for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Like when I'm at the baseball games at the Mets and everything like that, I got a ton of Jet fans.
Hmm.
But mostly at work is Giant fans.
Well, you have being a Cowboys fan is equivalent to being a Mets fan. I would have to say it's the same balance.
Except
That
that
really changes.
they won championships at least in the last 20 years, 25 years,
Yeah, yeah,
30 years.
yeah. That Tony Romo fumble is equivalent to Carlos Beltran looking at that curveball in '06.
And then you heard what Wainwright said the other night? He was
No,
like
no, no.
trolling.
I kind of saw it, but please.
He said he was like, he goes, I tried to give the Met fans what they wanted. They wanted me to see me throw my curveball and my changeup to McNeil to get out of the inning. He goes, I just give what the fans wanted. Oh
41
man,
he's what, 40, 41 right
40
now?
years old, man. That's insane.
I looked at his stats.
Did you see his curveball? How good it was? That was insane.
Do you know that there was this? I don't know. Okay, so I know you were watching the game. There was this at bat with Pete Alonso that the curveball, he didn't even look at it when he struck out. He was looking straight at Wainwright. He wasn't even looking at the ball.
Yeah,
It was right there on the inside corner, strike three looking, and he's not even looking at the baseball. He's just looking at Wainwright, and he's just like, "What the hell is this?" You know what I mean? Oh man, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll just see where the Mets go, man. They have a lot of work to do, man. I just hope the drama goes away. They just need to get away from that for a second and just restart everything.
Can we get a GM that's not a criminal? That'd be nice. That's a good start.
Well, I mean, what we had a sexual predator, which is okay.
And then DWI.
All right, but then you got a drunk driving around at 4:00 in the morning upstate. Oh, great!
Can't make it up.
But you know what's the worst part though that nobody talks about? Why doesn't Steve Cohen be held responsible for that? He was at his house.
Yeah.
He was at his house.
Yeah, but you know what? But you know what's funny though? I guarantee you, half the people that were at his event, his charity event, were probably drunk and drove home. It's just that Zach Scott's the only idiot who fell asleep in his car.
Bro, I'm not lying to you. I worked in Brooklyn Heights, right? A lot of people lived upstate, right? They went to work in Dumbo, Brooklyn, but they lived out in the summertime in upstate. They literally said they would go to the bar, they're cool with the cops, and they just drive home drunk. That's just what they do.
That's crazy. That's dangerous shit, man. That's dangerous crap right there.
We know for a fact that cop must have been a Yankees fan, Braves fan, or a Nationals fan.
For sure.
But I mean, what was it? He got caught behind the wheel, passed out.
At a light. Like, damn, why don't you just pull over, you jackass? Come on.
He did. He just pulled over at a light.
What an idiot. He probably had the car run into oh my God.
Oh, Jesus.
You can't make it up. You can't make it up. This team find ways to make drama.
I know.
All right, so guys, the Redskins tied the game. Heineke 2, McLaurin 7-7. 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. So it's a tight game, which was expected by most of us.
Mm-hmm.
You had it within 3 points as your prediction. I had it within 6 points.
6 points.
I had it 27-11. You had it 17-14. So at the moment, we'll see what happens. If the score goes like this, it's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, I mean they're both very their defense. Both of them are really good, and
they're playing really good now.
Washington last year really stepped up their defense, and nobody talked about that.
Exactly.
Nobody talked about that because they just had terrible quarterback play from the quarterback position. They just couldn't find anybody. But the defense, it was really solid. They shut down a lot of good teams last year. So I'm not too shocked by the score right now. The score.
Like I said, I didn't think the Giants didn't have a chance in this game. Like I said, I gave them 3 touchdowns in my predictions. I thought they were going to score a couple of points. I felt like I didn't think the Giants defense was going to be able to perform as well as they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, both of our predictions our score predictions are in play right now, so that's a good sign.
It is a good sign.
But if anybody that's watching is worried about the spread, it's 3.5 on most sports books. We use me and Hector use for our picks FanDuel spread. So it was 3.5 when we did our picks. So that's where we're going with right here. Some sportsbook have 3, but I think the end line was 3.5. So, if you got the Giants 3.5 right now, you would be winning the bet right now. You'd be winning your pick right now.
Yes.
Obviously, it's early on. It's only the second quarter, but it's good to know.
That's right on it.
And Daniel Jones just got sacked.
Oh, Jesus.
So it's 4th down in Giants territory. So it looked like they're going to punt.
Yeah, they're definitely going to punt. Yeah, I'm right now. I'm at 2nd and 10. I saw the previous play where Daniel Jones threw to nobody. I don't know what the hell kind of throw was that.
Yeah, that was
but
a bad throw.
I keep telling you, his mechanics are so wanky. It's just not consistent.
No. Like he had no chance on his 3rd down play. Like the line didn't hold up at all. He had like maybe a second or two. But, maybe he had enough time to throw it away. But
well, that's another thing too about, and that's why I was comparing, the two, Zach Wilson and Daniel Jones, who's going to be the better quarterback. One of the great things about Zach Wilson, he got away from the pocket. The pocket was collapsing last week. He got away from it. Daniel Jones hasn't done that yet. He cannot get when the pocket collapses. He just can't get away from that.
Yeah, you got Zach Wilson's his feet, his positioning, the way he moved his feet in the pocket was very, very good, like you said.
Quick.
Yep. He stepped away from the pressure and he made the throw. He wasn't great, but again, he's a rookie, he's learning. But you can see how much awareness he has of the field, of the pressure. A lot of rookie quarterbacks don't have that mentality, don't have that understanding. You got to move away from the pressure. If you're getting stuck, run out of the pocket, throw the ball away. He did that during the game against when he played. So again, they lost, but it was good signs from Zach Wilson for sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna refill my drink. I'm gonna grab a beer just for you.
Nice.
Because I feel bad for you, man.
I feel bad for myself.
Yeah. Next live stream, we are definitely gonna have our because we're starting this right now, guys. So please like and subscribe. But we're gonna have more entertaining content. We're gonna have our drink of the day. We should have our drink of the day.
I like that.
I told you I was working in the bar business for a long time, so I already told you what I like. I like to feel up.
So you're a certified drunk.
I plead the 5th. I'll come back.
Once again, guys, until Hector comes back. So don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe. Rob and Hector's NFL Picks, our first live stream on our channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream so far. It's 7-7, under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Check out our videos for week 2 of our NFL picks. We also do survivor picks for everybody who does survivor pools. This week, Hector chose the Patriots as his survivor pick. I chose the New Orleans Saints. So check out the video for the rest of our picks for week 2. I had the Washington giving the points to the Giants. And my score was 27-21, and Hector took the Giants, winning 17-14. So go check out our video, guys. It's posted right now, week 2 NFL picks for me and Hector. So, right now, guys, it's actually the Redskins got the ball on the 33-yard line right now with under 10 minutes to go. So, see if Heineke can get that second touchdown of the game or get him in field goal territory. So, a nice little screen pass and gets about 8 yards. There's a flag on the play. The ball, it might be coming back. It might be a holding penalty. Personal foul on Washington. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That they're definitely getting backed up. So it's going to be 1st and 25. So that's not good. I wonder what the personal foul was. Check that replay, guys. Oh, helmet to helmet. some of these calls, though. I mean, I guess, they're protecting the player. It's a lineman going after a smaller guy. So, I mean, I wouldn't have called that, but, they're trying to protect the helmet. Oh, there he is. Oh, he got – oh, we got some Casamigos there, buddy? Oh, no, you got that tequila, right? What kind of tequila you got? I know.
I just got something very basic, Jimador,
Okay.
Reposado.
Okay.
I don't really go for that. My tequila brand, actually, you should try this. And it's very rare for you to find this. You have to go to like an authentic Mexican cuisine that's really high end with tequila. Blue Nectar Reposado will change.
Blue Nectar Reposado.
Yes.
I got to look for that.
And so if you go on
what's it taste like?
So Casamigos, like when you take that first sip, it's like a refreshing tequila. You don't get that real big
burn
bite. Yeah, burn.
Okay.
Bite, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's like that, but you could tell it's aged. It's more aged. It's really solid shot. It's one of those shots where literally I wouldn't even take it right away. I sip it slowly. Put one cube in there. Change your life.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, Rob, this is for you. I know you got the
Thank
seltzer.
you.
Cheers to our first of many live streams.
Yes, sir.
Cheers for you.
Oh, yeah.
So what did I miss? I see,
nothing much. There was a personal foul, helmet-to-helmet hit that dropped Washington back to first and 25. He did pick up about 15 yards, but it's 4th down now, and they're probably going to punt.
Oh, wow. I'm already at I'm a little bit behind. The 2nd and 22. Jesus Lord.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the Giants have stepped up their defense. I like this. Like I said, it's just the play of the quarterback for the Washington football team. They just, I don't know what it is. They just have bad luck with quarterbacks. You know what I mean? I think
I agree with that.
Some of the worst luck I've ever seen from them. I mean, you're talking about, like I told you about Robert Griffin III. That guy was a stud, bro. A stud.
Yeah.
Blew his ACL, done. I mean, they went through quarterbacks like no tomorrow, man.
Yeah.
You think they'll ever find consistency at the quarterback position?
Who is that?
For Washington, you ever think they're going to find that really good quarterback one day?
Because I mean, it's not like they're not trying, So, like you were talking about earlier in the stream about RG3, they brought in Ryan Fitzpatrick. He is a gunslinger. He's a veteran. I feel like Heineke can be their quarterback at some point. He's looked good. Like I said, in that playoff game, he played very well last year. But, they're going to give Heineke a chance for sure. But you know what? It's crazy, though, because they haven't been good for a while. And they've been having, like, top 5, top 10 picks. You would think they would pick more quarterbacks than just RG3,
Yeah.
So, but you know what? Maybe Heineke can be that guy. You just never know sometimes.
Oh, man. I mean, did he get so he's just been like a journeyman almost, right?
Heineke?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he was drafted 2 years ago.
2 years ago?
I think he was signed as like a free agent or something like that, but you know what? He got his opportunity and he performed well in the playoffs. So you know what? He got to stay on the roster, be the backup, and now he's a starter until Ryan Fitzpatrick comes back in a couple of weeks.
Ryan Fitzpatrick has been he's kind of solid, man. When we played with the Dolphins, man, he had some pretty good games.
Yeah, yo. You know what? Like I said, he turns the ball over a lot, but he will score you points. He's a gunslinger. That's exactly what he is.
You know what he is? He's the poor man's Brett Favre. That's what he is. He's the poor man's Brett Favre. That's what he is. It's either all or nothing with him.
That's a good comparison for sure.
Yeah. And he has a very underrated arm. That guy.
Oh, yeah. He can throw it. Absolutely. Yeah.
He has some solid games with the Jets. You remember that one game when he beat the Patriots a few years ago, right? He surprises me.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Unique personality. He kind of looks like a little bit. I know this is gonna sound a little off. Maybe it's just me. He looks like Conor McGregor with like longer hair.
For real.
I don't know. I have terrible face comparisons. You know what I mean? But,
yeah.
But yeah, I always liked him as a quarterback, man. He's always been solid. I think he's played maybe like 15 years in the league, maybe a little more, right?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
And he's played for probably almost every NFL team.
For sure.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, but I really, I really like him. It's, if he was healthy, this team would be different. This would be a different story.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's the thing with Washington, man. It's just I don't know. Maybe throw some holy water.
Yep. So they're showing the first three possessions of the game for the Giants: touchdown, punt. So again, they had a first good drive, and then after that, they haven't had good drives. Just like the Washington, same thing. They had punt, and then the third drive they had a touchdown. So all right, the Giants got it on their own 22. So let's see what they do. See if Daniel Jones can make some plays there.
I would look for Daniel Jones to get some big yards over here in this series.
Yep. Well, he just threw a nice little short yard pass for a couple of yards. So see how he's doing. Like I said, nobody's really playing well offensively right now. The defense are the stars of the game right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. I actually this football year has been kind of interesting for me because with the whole thing with COVID and stuff, it kind of has been kind of wanky left and right.
Of course, yeah.
But this year, man, I'm actually thinking about going to a football game. But the Houston Texans over here, they're trash.
No, but they won week 1, They won.
No, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, man. I don't even know.
And that's without Deshaun Watson.
Without Deshaun Watson, and I don't even know the name of the quarterback that they actually had that was playing. Like, seriously, nobody knows who he is. And they just won by like a measly 17 points.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest I think wins of the year. To see for the week 1.
Yeah, the biggest. It has to be the biggest upset of the year.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So
and they have nobody.
They're really happy. They won. They were sleeping really.
Yeah, somebody put money on that. That's for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to go to a football game. Actually, so this is kind of crazy real quick. So I actually went to Arlington, first time ever. I bought tickets to watch the Yankees and the Rangers. So AT&T Stadium, beautiful stadium, by the way.
Oh yeah, I see. I can't wait to go there.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And it's right next to the ballpark in Arlington. Like they're literally like 2 blocks away from each other. Right?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I saw my first no-hitter that day.
Cool.
The Corey Kluber no-hitter.
Oh shit! This year. Oh yes. Christ, that's crazy,
bro.
That's awesome.
That was nuts.
I know you had that New York vibe going, right?
I was rooting for the Rangers, man. You think I'm a fucking root for the Yankees?
No, hell no. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, and
But that's cool. You don't get that experience all the time, and that's a great experience to get.
That was pretty crazy. I have it all recorded on my phone, like from 9th.
That's awesome.
But cool. What's the cool thing about Arlington though, and I don't know if AT&T has this. So they had an unlimited buffet the whole game. You paid $30 a ticket. You have unlimited burgers, fried chicken sandwiches, hot dogs, popcorn, nachos, like soda, all you want, all you can eat.
Yo, New York sucks. We don't get none of that crap. We got good food spots, but that's for $30.
$30. I couldn't believe it. But that's how bad the Rangers really suck.
Yeah, they need people to come to they gotta get people to the stadium.
Yeah.
But is that a nice ballpark?
Oh yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah.
And they just built that one 2 years ago. Globe Life Field. That's when they won the World Series.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Jones, big run. Oh, he's going for the touchdown. Oh, he ran for the touchdown. He didn't fall this time.
What did I tell you?
No, that was a big run. Big run.
Rob, what did I tell you?
You're right.
I said,
hold on. There's a flag on the play.
Uh-oh.
The flag's coming back. It's holding.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's holding.
I'm going to right now. Let me see that.
The ball's coming back.
Oh, jeez, man. Typical Johnny.
Let's see what happened. Blocking the back? Oh, yeah, it's holding for sure. I hate when they do this.
I know. I really hate it.
You know what? Yeah, he did grab his jersey and all that. It wasn't long, but yeah, he had him. But all he had to do was push him out of the way, and he would have had the touchdown anyway.
Just terrible.
Oh
Let
man,
me see.
all the Giants fans are going crazy. But you know what's funny? My cousin, my uncle, and my aunt are at the game because they live in Virginia and they drove up to Maryland for the
Oh,
game.
really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So you know how I got here in Houston? I drove
Oh,
from Staten Island.
wow.
3 days it took me to come over here, guys. Three
Oh my
days,
God. Did
bro.
you take a U-Haul or something?
No, we actually got the U box from U-Haul, right?
Okay.
Don't ever get that, bro. We had a
Yeah, I can
terrible
imagine.
experience with that.
Yeah, you probably wobbling all over the place, right?
No. So the U box, somebody else ships it to you. It's like shipping a whole big shipping thing, right?
Okay.
They put it in this tractor trailer and it goes straight to your destination in Houston. Problem
Okay.
is that they lost our U box. Turns out though that it was actually in the Houston Center that we initially told them to drop it off at. And the workers there didn't know that it was there. So after 3 weeks of going back and forth with U-Haul, we called the manager, and the manager said, "Your box has been here the whole time." I'm like, "Are you serious?"
Wow.
You guys are the worst. Never do a U-Box on U-Haul.
That's
Either take
crazy.
your stuff or throw it away.
So when did you move to Houston?
So I moved last year in the end of July.
Okay, so you were in New York all this time.
Yeah, I was in New York throughout the whole time. I was living in New York, man, for the longest time. Yeah, I
Oh,
didn't move.
okay.
I moved a little bit. My parents moved uh, to Texas like around 11 years ago. I
Okay.
came here for about a year, and then I
Okay.
moved back to New York, man. I couldn't stand the Texas life, man. When you're coming from Queens and you have deli stores after pizzerias, and then you turn
I
around
agree with that.
you got to
Yeah,
walk a mile for everything, and you need a car for everything. And
yeah, it's tough.
my license wasn't that clean at the time. We don't want to go there right now, but yeah, I went back to
You'd
New
be
York.
racing on the Van Wyck, right?
Yeah, actually on the Jackie Robinson. Yeah, have you ever driven on the Jackie Robinson, by the way?
Unfortunately, I have.
Do you know that part when you pass Metropolitan and you're heading towards the LIE or the
Yeah,
Grand
yeah, yeah,
Central? You
yeah,
know
yeah.
that
Yeah.
curve where you go under the underpass?
Uh-huh.
Dangerous curve in New York City, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I agree with that. I agree with
Yeah.
that. I know that curve very well.
You know what you
I
have to
take it
do?
all the time to work, buddy.
Yeah, and then to get to that, when you're getting to that curve, everything is all narrow.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like, oh my God, you're trying to pass this car on the left. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know.
All right, so it's 3rd and 8. They just made a pass to the 5-yard line to Shepard, so it's 4th down. Let's see if they're gonna go for it or they're going for the field goal. Let's see what they're gonna do. It's a big call for the Giants. They can go for it. You know, even if they go for it, Washington's gonna be, within, the 5-yard line from the end zone, but they're going for the field goal. They're gonna take the points. I don't blame
Yeah,
them.
I would take the
Four and a
points.
half minutes. 4.5 minutes to the half. I take the points.
I would take the points too. Especially with the time right now. If maybe if it's a little less time, maybe you would go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you want to be
And
safe
they
here.
Yeah, and they made the field goal. So 10-7 Washington. 10-7 Giants. With 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
Giants
So
have
yeah,
138. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah.
138 rushing yards in this first half. So they're running the ball very effectively.
Yep. Like I said earlier, if they run the ball and they're consistent with it, and they actually are doing very well with it, and it's helping them out for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like Houston? Oh,
It's something to get
that
used
look
to.
good.
It's something to
Okay.
get used to. So I know you told me what kind of work you do. Real quick, the type of work that I do here. My dad's a real estate agent.
Okay.
So I actually have 2 pieces of land here. Not in Houston because Houston's getting really expensive. It's about
Of
an
course.
hour away
Yeah.
from this place called Livingston,
Okay.
Texas. But it's a
It's
tourist
it's
destination.
north of you, right? It's north of you, right?
Huh?
Livingston is north of you.
Yeah, it's north. So you have an idea where it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I bought 2 pieces of land there. It's right by the lake. You have the lake view and everything. So I'm doing more of the investor type of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get into. But it's tough, man. Texas, it's not like New York. Like where the good parts and the bad parts of New York. Texas, let me tell you,
Oh,
man.
no.
you go to Minute Maid Park, right, and you see all corporate buildings. You walk down Minute Maid Park, and it's just like this homeless nation of so many homeless people. It's just
That's
so
crazy.
unpredictable. It's very unpredictable.
Were you not surprised? Because a lot of these stadiums they build in poor areas, like Marlins Park, or whatever you want to call it now, Lone Depot Park. Like like if you go down a Little Havana, it's all poor, but you got a big ass stadium. And it's all over the country. Anywhere they have a stadium, it's always in a low income type of area, and it's sad.
So I got a quick question for you. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna test your baseball knowledge, guys. Here, we're gonna test them for a second. Which one has the highest crime rate? The baseball park that has the highest crime rate.
The baseball park that has the highest crime rate.
Oh, you will not guess this one. I'll give you 3 tries.
All right. I might, all right, I'm LA, the Dodgers.
No, come on, man. They do have a lot of fights, though.
They do, for sure. Let's see. That's interesting, though. Atlanta?
No. I'll give you, before you go, I'll give you one last clue. It's up north.
Toronto?
I'll give you one more guess. It's not Toronto. It's
okay, Minnesota.
North. No.
Really?
This is going to blow your mind. The Chicago White Sox.
South side.
I
should have figured that out. Yeah.
But do you know
that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense, though.
Yeah. And you know what I said? You know, when somebody told me about this, they were like, "Hector, guess the 3 was," and I said, and you know what I said? I said, New York Yankees.
Yo, listen, go outside Yankee Stadium and it's trash over there. Next to the 4 train, McDonald's,
Bro, how about you walk there when the Yankees are not playing at 12 o'clock midnight, and you tell me if that's safe or not?
You won't see me there. My white ass. That's a damn sure. I ain't that stupid. I don't care how many black and Latinos I went to school with. I still ain't finding my white ass over there. I'm telling you that right now.
Yeah, I would never go there. Yo, Citi Field or Shea Stadium back in the day was a lot more safer than 160.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
Even
you have so much more room to walk around. Yeah, exactly. Like, because the chop shops, they were cool people. It's just, they were doing illegal shit.
Yeah, and they're trying to make their money, and they don't bother you.
No, they don't bother you.
Nope. And listen, for anybody that lived in Queens, I hope if anybody on the stream has ever lived in Queens, when you needed a cheap repair for your car, you knew where to go to.
Yo, I got 2 mufflers in my day. All right, I'm good.
Bro,
they're my friends.
I got a bumper. I got 2 headlights. I got offer Social Security and a driver's license there. Bro, you can get anything there, bro.
You can be a citizen in one day. Yo, for real, man. I tell you.
Have you ever been deep into the chop shops?
Probably. If I don't remember, I probably drunk. Like after a Met game or like going to a bar and stuff, maybe.
But never car wise. Like you never been.
No.
There. Bro, I try to do that. That has the worst potholes. Those potholes are literally like 2 feet deep.
I could imagine.
Yeah, like you could literally see like a volcano starting to form in one of these potholes, man. It's insane.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah. But so what down are you on? Because it looks like that Washington is trying to make a little.
I'm on commercial right now.
Okay.
So I believe I'm on.
Oh, they're on Giants territory. They're about on the. Where are they right now? Look like they're on the 25.
Let's see.
Something around there.
Yeah, it's 1st and 10 at the 50. They said, but 50. I don't know. It might be a little behind on my phone.
Okay.
But
yeah, so it looks like Washington is making a little comeback over here.
Yep, almost to the 2-minute warning of the first half.
Yeah. It looks like our prediction is going really good. Guys, I hope you guys have seen that.
Getting closer to your prediction, that's for sure.
You were a lot more optimistic than I was. I'll tell you that right.
Damn right. Yeah, I definitely was.
I can't blame you, Rob. You wanted to see a good football game.
Yo, listen, I don't know if anybody's going to score 21 points. So, hey, listen.
Yeah, right now, the way it's going.
As long as Washington wins by 4 points or more, I'm good.
Yeah.
then I got my first pick of the week. I'm good.
So now that we're in commercial, yeah. So those chop shops, they were supposed to turn them into like hotels or something like that. I don't
Well,
think they
yeah,
got
you know.
approval yet.
Oh, did you hear? Like because the Wilpons they own all that area still because
No,
they're real estate
no,
guys.
no, you're lying.
Nah, for real.
Oh.
So what they're gonna do, which is very interesting, what they're gonna do, they're gonna they set up a plan. They got approval to build a like a whole type of like area of restaurants. It's gonna look like have you been like to Fenway in that area like that? Well,
Yeah,
it's
like
gonna
the way it looks in Yankee Way, like something like that, where they got a bunch of bars and stuff like that.
yes, exactly. But they're gonna make a mall and hotels and stuff like that with all the restaurants. Yeah, it's gonna take about 10 years though, so we're gonna be very old when this happens.
Yeah.
So you'll be in your wheelchair and I'll be in my scooter.
I'm not even gonna have a hairline, bro. Like I don't even know if
Hairline. I don't even know what that is anymore.
Oh my god, poor Rob.
Oh man, look at this, man. I'm
Nah,
done.
man, don't. No.
That's it.
Yo, listen.
Yo, look, my whole thing was my thing with my hair. My dad started to lose his hair and go bald at 21. So I'm 34. So I still have somewhat hair. So I'm good. I beat my father. That's all I care about.
Well, they do say that the more you wear baseball caps, the more hair you lose. So
Well, listen,
I don't know if that's
I
true
have
or not.
enough caps. Okay. Look.
Oh please, Rob, is that your collection? Because I'm about to whip out my collection. My collection's kind
Yo.
of sick, man.
I got, let's see. Well, obviously, I got all Mets hats. I got one cowboy hat that I have to find. I got all Mets hats from the 7 line, like all that. Like I got probably about 25 Met hats.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them are from the 7 line. But like I said, I'm big with the 7 line with all the merchandise and all that. And
Yeah, you know what, bro? I cannot wait to go on a 7-line trip with y'all.
Yo, they're going to Boston
next week.
next week.
Do that for the longest time. And so I think on a previous stream, I asked you how did that work because I went on their website and it says, like with tickets, I don't know if they do the hotels included. I'm assuming it's not. Everything is all,
No, well, what they usually do, like when I went to, like they do it on most trips that are not like nearby. Like, like with Washington and Philadelphia, they don't do like hotel things. But like when you buy a ticket, he will send you an email on like an exclusive deal for the hotel that's closest to the ballpark. Okay. And you get like a deal out of it. Like if the room's like $120 a night, he'll have a deal for you for like $100 a night. Obviously, you have to book it through the hotel company, but it's still decent. Like when I went to LA in August, I got the 7-line ticket and I used their exclusive code to get a discount. I got it for $79 a night for 5 nights. It was great. Like, and then I rented a car. Like in total, the ticket was like $75 just for the ticket.
That's a very good deal. That's a very good deal.
Yeah, and the ticket for the game was $75, but that's not bad because you get the T-shirt, the out-in T-shirt, you get the out-in patch and all that, which is cool. And it's like, it's not a bad price. And then I think I spent like maybe like $700 just to go to LA. That's not bad with the flight and the hotel. And
how many days was that again?
5.
$700 you spent?
It was like a little over $700. Wasn't bad.
No, that's pretty solid, bro.
Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
It was a nice hotel. It's not like I don't need no 5-star hotel. I was never in the hotel.
We're from Queens, man. We'll take the fucking subway. Listen,
we'll take the Days Inn over here. Like, let's go. We're good. Like I said, honestly, I was never in a hotel to sleep. That was it.
Yeah.
I was out. When you're in LA, what the hell? You're not staying in no hotel.
Yeah.
I went to see the Hollywood sign. I went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Everything, Beverly Hills, all that fun stuff.
Did you go with your pops?
I did. Yeah.
It was just you and your pops?
Just me and my pops. Yep.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And finally my dad was like, fine, because my dad don't like to fly. He's very petrified. And I finally got him like, come on, Dad, we go to LA. He goes, the longest flight I've been on was like 2 hours. I'm like, don't worry about it. You take some, have a couple of drinks before the flight, you'll be good.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Yeah.
He's set. He was good. And the Redskins just scored another touchdown.
They scored a touchdown?
I think so, unless I missed it. It was a replay. Let's see. Hold on. I'm confused. Nope, they didn't. Sorry. I looked away and then I saw it. All right, so
looks like from ESPN.
Washington does have the football. Yep, Washington does have the football, and they look like they're about at the 10-yard line. McLaurin quartered at the 10, maybe the 11. Yeah, they're at the 11-yard line.
Yeah.
35 seconds to go.
And they have 2 timeouts. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, they have plenty of time, man. They got a
Yeah,
lot of time.
they have time.
Yeah.
All right, so they're to the 4-yard line now with 30 seconds, and they're calling a timeout.
Yeah, they're just pretty much leaking out the clock. What do you think they're doing here? You think they're going for the field goal in time, or you think they're going for the touchdown?
No, I think they're gonna go for it. They got, like you said, they got the timeouts left, so they're probably guaranteed a field goal. So you might as well just go for it, and then leave a couple of seconds left until you have enough time to get the field goal.
Well, the good thing about Joe Judge, and he is really solid at this. His second half adjustments are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the third quarter. I mean, I don't know if you guys were following how good the Giants were in the third quarter, coming out the second half. I mean, they're pretty solid. So, I know this looks maybe the Washington team will score, but look for the Giants to adjust in the second half on their defense.
Oh, Heineke's running for the end zone. Did not get in. Got a yard. So it's a 3rd down and goal.
Third and goal? Okay.
3rd and 1, because they still got that first down marker there. So it's 3rd and 1. So, and there's about 20 seconds left. So we got to the 2-yard line.
So Giants really have to put some pressure here.
They definitely do.
I think they're definitely.
That was a nice tackle. They grabbed the leg and got in there. So he's about the 2.5-yard line, maybe the 3-yard line.
This is what the Giants are good for, man. This is what I like about their defense. They are not allowing touchdowns ever since Joe Judge has taken over. That's what I really like about him. He's really very knowledgeable about his tackling. That's what I like about him. And in the presser, he talked about it a lot when he first came in as a Giants head coach.
Mm-hmm.
And so we'll see what the Giants do here.
Yep. Giants just called
the timeout. They call the timeout. So Heineke, like you said, he's a solid backup.
Yep.
Solid backup.
Yeah, for sure.
If Ryan Fitzpatrick comes back, I mean, I don't know. I think you still start this guy.
Yeah, he's looked good. Honestly, he's looked good. He's much younger, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, we got the Redskins are on the 2-yard line, and Washington has no more timeouts with 23 seconds to go. So if they don't get the first down here, they're probably gonna have to kick the field goal. And they have to hustle to get the field goal now because there's only 23
of course.
Because they don't got no timeouts.
They got no timeouts.
Nope. So let's see what they do there.
Giants call a timeout.
And they scored a touchdown. They ran it in.
Ran it in?
Yep.
All that praise.
J.D. McKissick with the touchdown. So it's 13-10. Extra point coming up.
Oh, man. Well, look at that division. Philly 1-0. Whoever thought.
All right, so look at this. Look at this scenario right here. Washington gets the extra point. Giants score a touchdown. That's your score prediction. So if they don't score the rest of the game, you got your score prediction right.
Well, we'll see how it goes, man.
All right, so it's 14-10 Washington with 21 seconds to go. So they'll punt the ball. Obviously, they'll kick it off. See if the Giants do anything or just
they're gonna probably take it here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Go right to the third quarter.
I just saw the touchdown, man. That was terrible coverage.
Yeah.
He just literally walks in there. He didn't even have to do much. Oh, jeez.
Yep.
My friend actually went to a Washington football game. I think he saw the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he tells me that it's pretty cool out there. You know what I mean? I have never been to a football game myself. I would love to go one, man. I would really love to go one. I want to do the whole tailgate experience, barbecue, have some beers, get really, really trashed, right? I mean, you don't want to pay $15 per beer. I mean, that's just
No.
you don't want to do that.
No.
So yeah, I mean, have you ever gone to a football game? You ever done the whole tailgate?
Yeah, I've been to a couple. I've been to 2. I usually go when the Cowboys face the Giants. I've been to a couple of Jet games with my dad because my dad's a Jet fan. But
Okay.
yeah, for the most part, I have 4, 5 maybe.
So you done the whole tailgate? You barbecued and stuff?
Once with a bunch of my friends. But you know, a lot of the times I just go to the game. You know.
You didn't
But-
barbecue though, right? Did you
Nah.
barbecue?
Nah.
Are you good?
I
at
didn't bring
that?
in all that. I could be, but you know what? I don't want to be working trying to enjoy myself. You know,
Yeah.
like let somebody else do the cooking. I'll eat it. You know?
Yeah. You're just there, just grabbing it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yep. That's it. Thank you.
So yeah, so now we're at halftime. Well, we're gonna get into halftime.
Yep. They're gonna take the knee.
They're gonna take the knee there. Yeah, that's
Yep.
Daniel Jones doesn't have the arm like, he's like his arm strength. I don't know what you think about it. I think it's just average at best.
Yeah. I mean, it's good when he has time and he
Yeah.
can set his feet. But other than that, it's not great. But like I said, he's played well today.
Yeah,
But
he's
again,
solid.
he'll have his one good game and then have a bad game. So it
Mhm.
really does depend.
So right now, guys, we have the score at 14-10. Washington's winning. I think we did a pretty solid job with the score so far.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rob? I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. It's not so bad at all right now. Like I said, Giants score a touchdown. That's your score right there. It might not stay that way, but it might actually, you never know.
Yeah, you
I
never
mean-
know. Yeah.
Like I said,
Uh,
it's going to be interesting with the next 2 quarters in the second half
Mhm.
because both defenses played well. Giants gave up 14, Redskins 10. They haven't played bad. I wasn't expecting like a high-powered offensive game, like 45, 31, 34 or something like
Yeah.
that. So, like I said, I think there'll be maybe 1 or 2 more touchdowns in the game, and that's about it.
Yeah. It's a pretty good game so far. I like it. Joe Judge is he needs to adjust the second half with his defense, but I think overall his defense has played okay. The defense has played better than week 1. I give you that one. Definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
For sure.
look forward I hope Joe Judge can adjust. Let's see what the Giants can do. Let's go G-Men. I want them to win. I'm tired of New York teams losing, except for the freaking Yankees. But even then, they're freaking losing too. So it's like, what New York team can you root for?
I agree with that. Just the Mets
And Buffalo.
for me. Who? Never heard of them.
I have a few friends that actually went to some Buffalo games out there. They're crazy.
Yo, they're crazy. The Bill Mafia, they're crazy.
They're crazy.
They're absolutely crazy.
I don't know where they come from, but they're fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. Throwing themselves through tables and not. Oh man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So before we were talking about this, we were talking about the whole 7 line experience. So yeah, so that was your first game going on the 7 line to with them, or you just
No. The first time I ever went with them was in Washington.
Mhm.
In Washington, in Nationals Park. That was the first time I went. I went with my girlfriend at the time. But yeah,
That was back in like when was that? 2015?
probably 2015, 2016.
Yeah.
I hung out with the 7. See, during the 2015 playoffs, the 7 line had like the playwright where I was at. That I was telling you about, that bar in the city. They had like a special thing where he knew the owner, and he used to get the 7 line used to have like beer specials and all that. So everybody used to go there during the away games and home games, but mostly during the away games. We all used to go to the bar. So all the 7 line used to go to the bar. Everybody used to go to the bar. Yo, it was packed. No joke,
Really?
like crazy. Yeah, hundreds of people inside that bar, and it had 2 floors, so it was pretty cool. But
So
it was a lot.
So it looks like they have like a lot of affiliations with like they get some good
Yeah.
discounts.
Yeah, like they're pretty good. They do a lot of soccer events. They're a Cowboys fan bar. They
Mhm.
do like Liverpool and Manchester United, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty big, and the owner of the bar is Irish, so he's big on soccer and stuff like that. So, but
Ah.
yeah, but he's really cool though. He's really good. Like seriously, like the amount of free beers we got, and you know what? Speaking of that, I saw when I was at the Met Yankee game on 9/11.
Mhm.
I actually saw one of the female bartenders that was serving us that time, and she like bumped into me at City Field, and she was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" She goes, "Oh, I'm back working there. Come by Sunday and Tuesday. I'm there." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I got you."
Yo, my man Rob kicking that game. I like it.
Try it,
I no, you
yo,
ain't trying,
yo,
man. It just happens.
yo. New York is in me for life, man. New York is in me for life.
So that's how it is, man. That's how it is. I'm over here all wifed up, man. So I'm locked up for life, man. That's it. I got my
Well,
two dogs. I got my two puppies. My wife. I got a Peloton bike.
Trying to lose that weight.
Nah. It's currently got cobwebs and fucking dust, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
There you
Right
go.
now, it's a fucking second room ornament. It has a nice flat screen TV. 2 weights of 5 pounds.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe one day I'll dust it off, and maybe I'll go up after 5 minutes, but we'll see how we go with that. Other than that, I'm pretty much locked up over here, but
That's all right.
I can't
do what you got to do.
about my past.
No. What past? Shh.
Yeah, I know. I get kicked out of this house real quick.
I bet.
But New York is always gonna be with me. I mean, when I go to places like I go get coffee and stuff, they're like, well, you're not from here, because I'll go to Starbucks and be like, can I get a venti blonde rose? They're like, what you said? That's tall coffee over there, and they're like, oh, you're not from here. I'm like,
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's funny though. It's like anywhere, like when I was in LA, they're like, "Oh, you must be from New York." I'm like, "Damn, my accent's that bad." Like,
it's heavy. You know what? Yeah. When I actually talk with other, because I have a few friends out here in Houston. When I talk with them, I could easily tell that my accent is heavy. They literally think that I'm like Italian. Like I talk like an Italian, bro.
That's New York right there.
Yeah. And then when I tell them I'm like half Dominican, half Chilean, they're like, "What the hell is that?" Because the only down south they know about is like Mexican. So
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't border people.
Yeah. It's funny, but I mean, definitely. You know what I was thinking about? So speaking of the 7 line that you were talking about earlier, have they ever thought of doing something like this? So they're in the bleachers. They're all the way in right field, center field, wherever they are in the road games. Have they ever thought about doing a 7 line behind the visitor Mets dugout?
Well, here's the problem with that.
The tickets are very expensive.
No, not even that. That's not the problem. The away teams, they would never do it. They would never sell them the tickets there. Never. Because he don't choose the seats. Like, he'll say, all right, I need 1,000 seats. And they choose the section. Because they have to make sure they have the season ticket holders,
Yeah, because they are. Yeah, the season ticket holders are there. Yeah.
So they usually choose like sections where they know they can get the seats available because we're always together.
Yeah, exactly. You can't separate that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that would be great because we would hound we would.
Dude, just one time. I don't know who's the founder of him. The founder, I forgot his name.
Darren Meenan.
Darren, yo, you got to tell him one time, Darren. Do it 2 years in advance. Talk to somebody right behind the Mets dugout, man. Listen, that would be a game changer. You guys would explode. Everybody, every person that doesn't know about the 7 line would know about him right away.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know what? I remember him too when he was at Shea Stadium. I remember when he used to like have his little shirts and his signs and everything like that. And in Citi Field, he was selling his shirts at the game, like for like $10. Like he had that big sign up, "Don't Trade Reyes," all those years ago.
But know what? So I saw that 7 line. He put a QR code in that motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
Yo, bro, I started laughing. I'm like, yo, this dude was a hustler from the beginning.
Yep. He used to make T-shirts in his father's basement and started selling them that way. And he just started to get bigger and bigger. People started noticing. And then he finally got the MLB license and finally got it. And that's when he blew up.
That's tough to get, though. That license is tough to get.
Yo, look who's here. Hayden's here.
No, he's not.
Yep. Do you see the chat?
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
Now the question is, does Rob and Hector rage better than Hayden? Hayden, without a question, bro. So, all right. So, one day we're gonna have to get Hayden on the chat.
Yeah, Hayden, you got to come on with us when we do a live stream for football.
Yeah, you got to do with football. Next time you do your live stream with the Mets, I definitely would more than be happy to come on and just talk about the Mets and bring Hayden.
Yo,
He can
for
talk
real.
about his love for Pete Alonso.
We know that.
Yeah.
Yo, I never forget when I forgot who hit the home run. I think it was Conforto who hit the home run. He goes, "Why can't Pete do that?"
What the hell?
Yeah, yo.
Oh man, is that the only player that he likes though?
Oh no. He's just a big fan. He loves Pete Alonso, and that's okay. Like I said, I'm a big Ray Ordonez fan, so it's like, he was my dude.
You a big Ray Ordonez fan?
Yeah. You think I cared about offense, man? Fuck that. I like those defensive plays, man.
You are the first Met fan to ever tell me that, bro.
Yo, I love Ray Ordonez.
The first.
Yo, it's not like I said Roberto Alomar or something. Come on now.
Oh my God, no. So who plays better defense, Ordonez or Lindor?
Well, I say Ordonez. Lindor's not better. Lindor's not. No, Ordonez.
Ordonez by a mile?
Yeah.
You say by a mile?
I wouldn't say by a mile, but it always felt like Ordonez made those crazy plays in the hole, and Ordonez has a much stronger arm than Lindor.
Yeah, even Lindor, even at his best, he didn't have a strong arm.
No. He's not even better than Baez. Baez is better shortstop than Lindor.
You know what's so crazy? If the Mets decided to sign Baez, let's just say 4 years, or let's just say 6 years, team-friendly contract, 180, 200 million, whatever the case may be, I wouldn't be surprised in 3 years Baez would be playing shortstop and Lindor playing second.
I would not be surprised, because you know what? I don't feel like Lindor is going to age well as a shortstop, and that's why I think Baez would be better at short.
Yeah, his arm is.
Yeah. Yo, Hector saying in the chat, he's like, you have to see his rages. Yo, Hector, Hayden, was it when the Mets were doing well when you flipped in your chair, or was it when they were doing bad and you went nuts? I forgot what it was, but he flipped in his chair. He flipped backwards in his chair, like fell down backwards.
Yo, all right. He has to. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, Rob told me to subscribe to you. I'm gonna have to subscribe to you. One day, I don't know if you go on live, we have to see the worst video of the rage that you have ever.
Oh, he'll show you. Don't worry about that. Yo, Hayden, do you want to come on? I'll send you a link.
Yo, oh my God, man. He kind of reminds me when I was like back in 05 and 06 and stuff like that. Like, I used to be a passionate Met fan. In fact, when the Mets started signing players like the Latin players, when Omar Minaya took over in 05, they signed Pedro, they signed Carlos Beltran, they signed. You remember Brandon Looper?
Yep. Oh God.
He came from the Cardinals as
Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
You're hurting my feelings, man.
I know. But then in 06, that's when they really took over. They got Billy Wagner, Carlos Delgado, Paul LaDuca. I had all the clip outs from the New York Daily News all over my wall of all the things that they picked up that offseason. All over.
Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty hardcore, man. I was pretty hardcore, you know what I mean? Do you remember Dave Racinas in Richmond Hill? Little short, chubby guy. We used to play baseball with him. He was Colombian. Always wore a Yankees hat.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I'm going to have to show you a picture. So anyways, he was the type of guy that was very nonchalant about everything, right? So, like, one day we started walking, and I told him, I'm like, bro, stop wearing Yankee hats around me. And he's like, fuck it, bro. I have a new Yankees hat. You know what I did? I took his Yankee hat. I put it in the fucking sewer. It was brand new. I said, I fucking hate the Yankees. You know what he told me? And pissed me off even more? He's just like, fuck it. And he just kept walking. I'm like, you fucking idiot. I'm trying to get you pissed off, man. He's just like, I think you remember him, man. I'm telling you, if I show you.
Oh, man, I have to remember.
he was like short. He was real. He was like a little bit taller than Hernan, because Hernan was pretty short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you who he is one day. I'm gonna send you a picture of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So what do you think? You think Hayden's gonna go on this?
Oh, here he goes. I see him. There he is.
What's going on?
Look at that Broncos fan.
Wow, this dude just put on the Broncos hat real quick. What's up, my man?
What's going on?
Yeah. So, what made you into a Broncos fan?
Long story, but, well, it's a simple story. Pretty much Peyton Manning 2015, 2016.
There you go.
Course.
All right. All right. So the second half just started. The Giants are on the 25.
That's the one. That's when they played at MetLife, right, in the Super Bowl
Against the Panthers, yeah.
Yeah. What was the score? I don't remember it so clearly. It was kind of a blowout.
That was
Yeah,
Super
it
Bowl.
was definitely a blowout. Definitely a blowout.
Super Bowl 50. It was like 20. It was 24-10.
Damn. Yeah, I have a few Broncos fans. Do you remember Jay Cutler?
I got into it recently, but let me see.
Oh, he don't remember Jay Cutler. Okay, it's a good thing I don't remember him.
We're much older than him. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, man. What do you think about the game? Are you watching the Giants and the Washington?
I tuned on to some of it. Giants defense let Washington score 1-2-3. I mean, they got to a second down like once.
Yeah.
I mean, they blitzed into a touchdown. I mean, that was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw the Giants defense last week, and yeah.
Yeah. Broncos beat them up for sure.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice catch, Sterling Shepard.
I think it's going to be like this. If Daniel Jones has worse numbers than Zach Wilson, then he's gone.
I would be. He's got to play really good because the Giants are going to get rid of him.
Zach Wilson's going to be good. He's.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, the Jets did a great thing by getting rid of Sam Darnold. I mean, ever since he got that mono, I mean, it just.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I forgot about that.
He's getting an MVP now easily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, should I show Hector the honors of my rage clips, or do you want to?
Okay, so you got to show your best one though.
No, it's. Yeah, let me take away.
Is that the one? I mean, obviously, there's cursing allowed, isn't this?
No, it's okay, man.
I'll play like. Should I do the one of when Diaz gave up the one at Pittsburgh and I trashed my room?
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah, when I literally like trashed my room.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't trash it. I knocked a couple things down. There's one when here I'm gonna like send them to you, and then I'll like share the screen.
So right now, I don't know if you see there's a flag that was thrown down. Looks like Washington for a neutral zone infraction. Chase Young.
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel Jones' stats are so pathetic. 10 for 13, 85.
Yo, he's not good right now. He's not good right now at all.
And then you want to see the one of when I fell out of my chair. That makes.
I still can't stop.
That was excitement. That was, I think it was Alec Boehm like bobbled the ball or something, and then VR went from like first to home on like a basic ground ball. That was like over.
Wait, Rob, how long do you know Hayden for?
Since I've been, we started watching our channels. It's only been
like
8 months.
It was spring training. It was way before spring training.
Yeah, it was very early. It was during the off season for sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like I said, we both found our channels, and that's how we just decided to, he was always on my channel, I was always on his, and we just started to link up with our channels and did streams together and stuff.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah.
All right, let me get some of these clips organized. I need to edit some of them because, like,
yeah, he definitely, man. I don't understand, man. I mean, don't invest all your fucking rage on the Mets, man. Let me tell you, they're gonna break your heart very quickly. He doesn't even know Armando Benitez. He thinks Edwin Diaz is bad. Armando Benitez.
Of course, I know who he is.
Oh my Lord Jesus Christ!
I mean, tell me any old Met, any old Bronco. I probably don't know, but any old Met.
You know Armando Benitez?
Closer or bullpen pitcher, whatever.
Okay, yeah. He blew a lot of saves, man. He was probably one of the worst closers I've ever seen. Rob, you gotta come along with me on this one, man. That was.
You know what though? He's better than Edwin Diaz in the regular season.
No,
in the postseason, he sucks.
You know what? We're gonna do a poll on this one. We have to do a poll on this one.
We will.
Who's the worst closer?
I'll put it on my.
Hansel Robles.
Oh, he's another one. Hansel Robles.
Oh man, I hate him. Well, you know what? At least he struck out Bryce Harper in 2015 and got him ejected.
That is true. That is true.
That's the only way I know about him.
So I'm gonna share my screen if you want, or.
All right. Yeah.
All right. So let me send them all to you, and then I'll just like share it via Twitter. I guess so it's easier.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but Hector, you definitely gotta check out my channel. I have some good.
Yo, you want to talk about somebody who gets into detail with like stats and like into player information? That's him. Yo, he'll put his notes involved with his book. He's no joke. That's why I love him. Let's see. Yep.
Oh shit! I actually like your room, bro. I'll give you that one. Your room is kind of dope. Yeah.
Yo, you see that jersey, that gray jersey, all the way into the left, the right of him? It's a gray New York jersey.
Yeah, the old.
He won that. I did a giveaway for my channel, and he won it.
That's dope.
It's a 1987 Mets jersey.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they don't wear that anymore. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah.
All right.
They don't, but it's still a nice jersey. I think those are the clips.
All right, I just got them.
All right, I'll share them if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to. It's not letting me. What the hell? See, we have this problem all the time, Hayden. You send it to me and then they just don't load up.
I can share them. I just sent it to you that way. I have something to like share on.
Oh yeah, I got you.
All right, so let me. Yeah, I'll share my screen in a minute. Yeah, Hector, you got to check out my channel. Get you on one of the streams or something.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I'm gonna actually. Let me.
Very good. It's Mets Talk with Hayden. If you're still there.
Uh-oh. You went dark on us.
I'm still here because there's a gap.
Oh, I got you right here.
Yep.
Yeah, you got me.
Giants just made a field goal.
So
14-13.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever met any of the players up close?
I actually have. I met Chaz Chisholm Jr., second baseman from the Marlins. I met him when I went to the game last time because I live in Florida. So when I went to the Mets and Marlins in Miami last month, I met him. I got a signed ball picture with him, super up close. Going back in the day, I met Jose Reyes when I was like 7. He signed like a napkin or something.
I told you he's young.
You met him when you were 7, and his number's 7. That's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, but
So, quick story. So, I actually worked in Citi Field in 2011. I was I was actually a catering attendant for Citi Field, and long story short, that was the year that Johan Santana pitched his no-hitter.
Ooh, 2012.
But the worst part was I was working, and I did not know until the game was over, and that broke my heart.
Oh man, and you're a Met fan. That's even worse.
That broke my heart because by the way, if you ever want to work there, I know some people that work in Citi Field still. So if you ever want to work there, I saw Al Leiter in front of me, Dwight Gooden, literally cool. Served them food.
Your command.
And all of them.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, I see it. Okay. I'm going to add it right now. Let me just remove this.
So here are all there's one clip of me like bugging out. So this was when this was a base running error. No, this was like a poor defense by Alec Bohm from the Phillies, and the Mets scored a run on this, and I fell out of my chair with excitement.
That's what we call good baseball. What are they doing? That's what we call good baseball. This may be what are they doing?
So that's one clip. Number two, this was like, I don't know.
And this was a live stream. That's the best part about it.
Yes. What happened? That's true.
Oh my God, man! I'm surprised that you have no holes in your
Right.
Oh yeah, that was on Bobby Bonilla Day. That was pretty funny. This is just like just screaming. Okay, so this is all one inning. So that was one inning. This was like my most interesting, famous one. So this is when Kevin Pillar wasn't able to rob Jacob Stallings of a home run. Pretty much, Edwin Diaz blew the game by like 5 runs, and this was my reaction to it. And this is when he did the famous bat. I don't know if you remember that game. Rob, you were at that game, right?
I was, yeah.
This is it.
That's game 4.
I didn't know. I just like screw that.
Yo, wait a minute. Did you just punch the bat at your bed, bro?
Yeah, he did.
Wow. Okay, I've done that. Yeah, no, you're definitely extreme. You're an extremist. Yeah, that's for sure. That's 100%. Do you remember
This was the one time I actually got mad at Alonso. It was pretty funny.
Okay, let me see this one.
Yeah, stand there. Bring the bat now. That's your ass.
It's
That
so
was-
Yo,
perfect, man.
Hayden, let me ask you a question. Do you remember?
Okay, so this wait, last one. So this was
Okay.
when I was in the middle of doing like I joined some other Mets YouTubers and we were doing a live stream and watching the game. This was me in the middle of talking about like something general. Whoops, I think that okay. So this was in the middle of like me talking.
A nice bullpen roll down the line. Fucking asshole!
This was I think
I don't
Luke.
like giving up people's runs.
Yo, Rob, you know what he sounds like? So, I don't know. Have you ever flipped out when you struck out in like in a really, like when they needed it type of situation? Like, have you ever flipped out? Like, you ever flipped the fuck out?
Once or twice, probably.
Okay, so I'm a lot like him when I used to play baseball, and I would have runners on, and I would either strike out or I would hit into a ground ball. I remember one time I was in the league, I grounded into a double play. I literally cursed out the umpire for no reason, and I threw the trash at him so bad that he said that not only did I get kicked out of the game, but he said, if you don't leave right now, I'm going to call the cops.
Wow. What was this, in like high school?
No, this was in this was in the Harlem RBI League.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So it was right after that. Yeah. So that was my first league that I played at. And I grounded into a double play against this pitcher that was throwing 70 miles an hour. It was pathetic. And when I did that, I cursed out the umpire. I said, your motherfucking sucks cocks in hell. All this other shit. And I threw the trash can towards him, and he said, you better leave. I'm throwing you out the game, but if you don't take the subway, I'm gonna call the cops on you. And
Wow.
yeah, you kind of remind me of myself when I had that rage back in the day, man. That's pretty easy, man. You gotta take it easy. The first thing you gotta do, you gotta take it easy, man. With the bat, that's kind of crazy, man. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I was live, and there was like, I think that was when I had my most highest active streak in a stream.
Yeah.
And yeah, kind of sucked.
You should do he should do like reels, like a bunch of reels put together of all.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do
put
that.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, and just throw it up on Twitter. You have a lot of gifts made, that's for sure.
So, yo, Rob, I think we missed it, but the Giants actually kicked the field goal.
Yeah,
And
they got
they're
the
only
field
down
goal.
by 1 right now.
That's it. Here we
Speaking
go.
of which, that we're actually doing the live stream for the Giants and the Washington football team. But Hayden, that was classic, bro.
That was beautiful.
That made my night, man.
Giants The ball. It is 1st and 10.
Yep.
So let me ask you this, Hayden. Do you remember when the Mets were up? I think it was 2 years ago in 2019 at Washington, and Edwin Diaz gave up the grand slam to Kurt Suzuki. Do you
I
remember?
remember that was there.
Do you remember that? That was, I think it was like the day before I started my senior year of high school.
Ooh,
I was there.
bro, that's out of all the Mets losses, that was the worst one.
That was tough.
That was
That
tough.
was a career high.
Yeah.
You remember? I know Rob remembers this. You know the one they always play with the 4 days in Flushing when Familia gave up that home run with San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego,
Justin
Justin Upton. Yeah.
That was even worse.
Oh, yeah, when it was raining? Yeah. No, that sucked. I think the worst ones for Diaz, honestly, Pittsburgh was pretty bad.
The Dodgers.
At Dodger Stadium in 2019 when Muncy hit
Uh-huh.
yeah, that was pretty bad. Honestly, I think the Nationals one was the worst because we were up by like 5 runs in the ninth.
Yeah.
Nationals, Pittsburgh, Los
Yeah, that
Angeles.
grand slam was pretty bad.
I was in Pittsburgh, the 7 line out, and then when he hit the grand slam to lose, I was there.
Oh
Unfortunately.
yes, I remember that one. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what's so
Yeah.
funny? At the end of the game, and you know what was even worse? You know what was even worse? Gary Thorne. You don't remember this, Hayden.
He
Back
was
in
calling
day,
the game.
Gary Thorne was a pretty good announcer. Don't know.
Bro, you're acting like I'm like 10 years old. I know.
Man, yeah, you don't remember him. Rob, you remember him. Back
20
in
years old? Of course I know Gary Thorne.
Gary Thorne was an awesome announcer. I don't know what happened to him.
He was.
He was
stopped
terrible.
He stopped announcing like 2004.
About 5, 6.
Around, like, oh, it was like around. I think it was honestly like when they. I want to say it was the year after they lost in the NLCS.
Yeah.
About
Beltron strike. I want to say it was 2007.
He made the worst call I've ever heard in my life when
Thorne
they hit that home run. Yeah, because it was like in a way where it's like there was no emotion. Like Gary Thorne had emotion back in the day, but now it was like he's sipping on a cup of tea. He just doesn't care. And it was just even worse because it was with Keith Hernandez.
Mm-hmm.
And when Keith Hernandez doesn't have nobody to go with, he sounds bad.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's
I'm gonna be the first Met fan to say it, but Keith Hernandez, man, when he doesn't have Gary Cohen, it's a tough listen. It's a tough listen.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. So Hayden, what do you think about the Mets, man? What do you think they need? What do you think they need to do, man?
Where do you want me to start? Where do I start? Just I don't know. It's just everything.
Trade Diaz.
They won.
I don't know about that. I mean, personally, I think this offseason, I personally, Conforto's getting a qualifying offer.
Oh yeah, you heard about that. So Rob, the Mets are expected to give him a qualifying offer,
And he's not going to accept it.
Well, that's the thing. And if he doesn't accept it, then maybe they could. This is what is going to happen. They're going to give him the qualifying offer. Him and Boris are going to say no. I could see them working out like a 2-year thing with like an option after the first.
Maybe.
I could see that. Just
Can I
because.
be honest with you?
Because like we did, like if we saw Conforto's 20, if we saw a month of 2019 or 2020 Conforto, I'd say maybe. But we saw like 3 days of Conforto in 2020. I give him a qualifying offer, extend Stroman, extend Baez, sign Correa, sign Rizzo Iglesias. It's just I really hate to like do this to McNeil, but it's like I don't know. He kind of did it to himself because he wasn't playing super well. A lot of the time, he was just like. At first he was just a launch angle merchant, and now he's freaking like grounding out. Like McNeil goes through phases. He'll have his ground ball phase, his line drive phase, to get out of second base shift. It's just
I'll give you the surprise of the year. Conforto will accept that qualifying offer.
I tend to agree.
It's in the best interest for him to accept it. And let me
I mean, it's not no money. It's $19 million. It's not.
No, it's actually Rob, it's $20 million.
Wow, extra
it's
million.
$20 million, an extra $1 million. Oh wow, yeah, I know. But it takes care of the taxes, right? Listen, let me tell you, he's gonna accept that qualifying offer because let me tell you, Boris is gonna tell him, you need to do one more year because you're not going to – the contract, if he had a typical Conforto season, he would easily get $200 million. Easily get $200 million. He's that great of a hitter. Like, I believe, Conforto –
really streaky, though. Like, he goes on these streaks where, like, he'll go the other way. He'll hit for some, hard contact. I don't just have a flat-out week where he strikes out, he hits a nice ground ball to the second baseman, can't beat the shift. Like, if MLB banned the shift, I immediately think this guy could hit 290. I mean, have a gorgeous flash line. It's
true. Very true.
Yeah.
Like 30 years ago when they didn't shift, he was a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Conforto, I believe he just – first of all, the Mets shouldn't have given up on Kevin Long as a hitting coach. I thought he was a really good hitting coach.
Or Chili Davis, for that matter.
He could have never get up. I thought, for me personally, he was better than Chili Davis, for me.
Okay.
Because
he did help Daniel Murphy, for sure.
Huh?
He did help Daniel Murphy, for sure.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and then he left us, and, That's my only concern with Conforto is it literally is going to be a Daniel Murphy 2.0.
Well, I hope not. I'll be so pissed off if that happens.
He got the offer, and then he went to Washington. And, I mean, I don't know what team's going to sign him, but I'm sure someone's going to. I mean, whether
3 teams that would sign him right off the bat.
The Rays? I don't know.
No. The Giants. I could see him with the Giants. Number 2.
He's from the West Coast.
Yeah, Seattle.
That's number 1. Number 2, the Red Sox, and number 3, the Yankees. Watch out for the Yankees.
I can't.
The
honestly,
Yankees are praying. Praying for Conforto to go on the free.
If the Yankees get Conforto, I'm not going to be happy at all.
Yeah,
he would have with that wall.
He would have 35 home runs easily.
No, he would have 40. He would have 40 easy. Easy 40.
Honestly, call me crazy, but I could even see Philly as an option. I mean, besides Bryce Harper, I mean, Roman Quinn.
No, because the thing is that, Dave Dombrowski, I don't know if you know him as a GM, but that guy.
Former Red Sox, now Phillies GM.
Yeah, he loves to spend money. But the owner, because they lost so much money during the COVID times, they don't have that much money. There was even a report that came out that they were listening to offers for Zach Wheeler. They were listening to offers for Zach Wheeler.
Remember in the beginning of the offseason, the owner said they weren't signing Real Muto.
Yeah,
so the Mets were the only option. And then what happened?
They signed him. And I mean, do you blame him? I mean, he would have got, his social media taken down after a week of slumping. He would have not been able to handling the heckling. I mean, yeah, Philly isn't much better, but it's better than New York, I think.
Giants just scored a touchdown.
Personal.
Slayton. Yep.
Ooh.
21-14 Giants. Darius Slayton.
Hey, so Rob, I'm out of this.
You out with your score. I'm telling you. 27-21, baby.
Damn it, we want Washington.
Well, there we go.
But I am rooting for Washington though, because that's my pick of the week, man.
Yeah, but yeah, going back to Conforto, let's see what he does. Let's see what happens. I think he's going to take the qualifying offer. Marcus Stroman did smart. He did a very smart thing by getting that qualifying offer because he knew
what he was doing.
Because if he hit the open market, I don't think he would have gotten an offer.
And just think, if he would have pitched during the pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. And hurt himself, well, not even hurt himself, but not pitch well, he would not be getting the contract he's getting in this offseason. No doubt about it. He's going to get $100 million.
I mean, Stroman, Stroman really, when he first came traded to the Mets, he was like, oh, I'm going to be a Cy Young candidate. I'm going to be elite. 2019, he was a guy with a sub-4.3 ERA. It wasn't really, kind of inadequate, nothing crazy. He came here this year. He really changed up, I think, just his overall emotional wind-up. I mean, the slider's been effective for him. We're seeing more ground balls versus fly balls. Stroman's just looking really much better. He's going more. Strikeouts are up there, and miss rate is up there. His command is never an issue, but it's still fine.
Exactly.
Well, before you continue, Rob, that connection with Jones and Slayton.
That was nice, right? I know. I turned around.
And
I don't know if I froze up or what.
He was held right there. They grabbed his jersey.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a really tough. So with Stroman, Hayden, I think you're really undervaluing him. Stroman, I'm not gonna lie to you, he has been the MVP of the Mets. Nobody talks about it. He has been the MVP of the Mets.
I wouldn't say MVP, but he's been a Cy Young. He's been a Cy Young.
No,
Yo,
I'm saying for the
I'ma
team.
tell
For the
you.
team itself. If you look at the Mets MVP of this year, it's Marcus Stroman. Say what you want.
Cy Young.
He has been the most consistent pitcher all year. The most
True, but you know what?
Like that 2-week stretch, 3-week stretch.
Well,
But
that
listen,
hurt. That hurt him.
Yeah, it did.
I read
But
that.
I'm telling you
Bad
right now.
ERA, bad pitcher.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. Compared to Pete Alonso's 260 batting average with
Here we
33
go.
home
Here we
runs.
go.
Okay. We do not use batting average. We use on base percentage,
OPS,
WRC,
War.
or we do not use
Plus.
batting average.
plus minuses. Listen,
We use
BABIP.
AX.
listen. You tend to forget how much Pete Alonso struggled in the first half. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
Yes, but it wasn't as bad as 2020. He's honestly
No.
No. Yeah, you're right about that. I'll give you that one. Yeah.
Alonso,
You gotta understand too. 2020 was actually the worst. And me and Rob, we play baseball. Listen.
So
when it
what?
comes- No, yeah. So you too, right? So you understand that when it comes to baseball, you need at least 15 days to 20 days worth of training and baseball games in order for you to get your bat speed up, get in-game speed up. Like, you gotta understand, they went from spring training, played 10 games, then the pandemic started, everything shut down. Then you're telling them 2 months or 2.5 months later, the season's gonna start on the first week of July. You have 3 games of spring training facing the same team, and now you got to play the regular season. How do you expect hitters to really adjust to that? They've never experienced that in their lives.
Then a lot of guys. I mean, a lot of guys got messed up from injuries. I mean, it's unfortunate.
Jacob DeGrom is definitely one of them. DeGrom is definitely one of them.
I think with Pete overall is that Pete this year he's really taking every at bat like he is going to hit a home run. Alonso is coming to the.
True.
He has raw power, but he's getting better with those breaking pitches in the dirt, which made him in like the 30th percentile in 2019 for strikeout percentage because he swung at every pitch in the dirt. The breaking pitches killed him. He's now, I think, most of his home runs have been against breaking pitches and off speed, something he really struggled with in 2019 when he 53 home runs. So Alonso, honestly, I think is hitting better than ever. Oh, he's not hitting home runs, not a good hitter. He's getting so much more contact, singles, doubles, triples.
No,
he's putting the ball more. I mean, we're just accustomed to see him hitting home runs.
I will tell you this about 2019, though, and there's a big difference that you guys. I don't know if you guys have noticed. He's not hitting the fastball like he used to in 2019.
Well, the high fastball is what's been killing him.
I mean,
that's the one thing.
In 2019, he was hitting those high fastballs.
Now there's JD. Yeah,
hitting them like crazy.
Now, no one on this team could hit a fastball. JD Davis. Throw a fastball high into JD Davis. Oh, strike 3, crap.
Yeah.
Jeff Neal can't hit a fastball. This team cannot hit lefties, fastballs, and low velocity.
No.
Those are my 3 things. If any of those 3, if 2 of those 3 are in it, it's
I'm gonna tell you right now. Going back to what you were talking about, Hector with Stroman, I don't want to sign him, and I'm gonna tell you why. I don't trust him because I think he's all for himself. And on top of that, I'm telling you right now, look, he screwed us in the pandemic season when he hurt us.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up. That was real fucked up.
And then on top of that, he screwed us in the pandemic season and then took the qualifying offer. And all of a sudden, he starts to pitch the best of his career right when he's about to get a contract. As soon as he gets his money, he's going to be garbage. I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll give you this one, though.
He's a user.
I give you this one, though. Doesn't he kind of remind you, the way he pitches, doesn't he kind of remind you of Bartolo Colon?
No.
Not even close.
Are you serious?
His windup looks nothing like a Colon.
No. I'm not talking about his windup. I'm talking about the way he pitches, the way his fastball moves. Doesn't it kind of remind you of Bartolo?
I mean, he has a lot of movement in all his pitches.
That's what I give. That's what I give. I give him. That's the only thing I give him.
What is Rich Hill?
The max 94. The max.
Rich Hill and his curveball.
But his slider. But I'm saying his pitches.
Slider's good. I like the player slider.
And he has kept us in games that I'm telling you right now, if it wasn't for Jacob DeGrom and if we didn't have Marcus Stroman, we would have been in last place. we would have probably had the same.
Oh yeah, I
record.
agree with that. But
Oh, yeah.
like I said,
We would have had
if,
we would have had the same record like the Marlins, just like that. We would have been 20 games.
honestly,
500.
if I look, I just don't trust Showman. I have a bad feeling because out of all the years he's been in the league, what 6-7 years now, this is the best of his career.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't trust him. As soon as he gets his money, he's not gonna go deep in. He's not gonna go deep into games. He's not gonna do much. I'm telling you, it's gonna be rough.
He's going to the West Coast.
All right, guys. Well, I am probably gonna have to head out. I appreciate you guys letting me come in here for 10 minutes and show my rages.
Later, man.
It was good with your rages, man. You gotta do some video edit, get some reels going. You'd be pretty famous.
I
I'll tell you that right now, you'd be pretty famous.
Of course,
I'll see you on the stream sooner or later, buddy.
Yeah, Hector, I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, and I'll see more of you.
Of course, man.
I'm a later.
Let's go.
Take care. Yeah, we kind of got away from that.
It's all good.
It was good though. It was a good conversation.
Yeah. Yo, he's really knowledgeable. He's really he's younger than me. He's younger than both of us. He's I think he's 19, 20.
Yeah.
He's young, but he knows his shit.
No, he does. He does know his shit. This Giants game has the Giants have really impressed me so far.
Picked up. And Washington's rolling down the field. They're at the 20-yard line right now.
Oh, they're in the red zone. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. What he was talking about, I understand what you're saying about Marcus, and we was even so we're gonna go back to, we're gonna go back to what you were talking about in your stream, and what I told you about that divide that I think that's going on.
That's a huge problem too.
That clubhouse is a big problem. That clubhouse is a big.
You know how it is with baseball, with the clubhouse and the teams.
So real quick, Rojas has this thing with Latin players where he just keeps defending them for no reason. I just see it. I see it. And it's just you got to stop being ignorant. Diaz is not your closer. You keep putting in Lindor. And one of the things that pissed me off the most, that when Lindor was struggling, you kept him
always in the 2-hole. Yep.
Why?
Oh, man. Yo, that pissed me off for freaking months. And he moved Conforto down to the 7th spot.
He's not. Listen, even on his best day, he is not a 2-hitter. He is not a 2-hitter.
No.
He is your leadoff or your 3 guy. He is not a 2-hitter.
I agree with that. I've said that in my streams before.
Yeah, and the reason why he's not a 2-hitter is because a 2-hitter has responsibilities of one or more things. Yeah. Number one, they're supposed to move the runners over when the leadoff hitter gets a single or a double. You move them over. That's your number one goal. Lindor is not that because he's hit 30-plus home runs. Mm-hmm. Number two, you have to work the count. Lindor kind of been up and down. I would say that he kind of works the count a little bit more. But for the most part, he doesn't work the count really well. Mm-hmm. Especially in April and May, it was pretty bad. And 3, no matter who was struggling, everybody else got moved. But him.
Yep. Look at Conforto. Conforto got knocked down the 6th and the 7th hole when he was struggling. And Lindor was never moved. And it killed the front of the lineup. Because that was when Nimmo was playing well. That was when Alonso was pretty decent. But then you still had Davis. And then you also had Pilar and VR who was playing well. And the bench mob that came in. And they still left Lindor in the 2-hole. It made no sense to me.
It made no sense. And by the way, Washington looks like they're kicking a field goal.
Yeah, they just made it.
They made it, so now it's a 3-score game. All right, so we're looking. You're looking pretty good there, Rob. Definitely. We're definitely gonna trust your picks a little bit more, but I'm gonna try to catch up, man. Let me tell you, I thought it was pretty close. So now we have 2017 Washington with what do you have? Looks like the third quarter is about to be done. We're gonna start the fourth quarter here.
Yep.
We're gonna see what the Mets do. I mean, I think they need. I saw somebody said Buck Showalter.
I like him. That's the guy I want. I think this team needs a veteran manager, honestly. You can't bring in another rookie manager because it's just going to screw things up. Somebody who has to learn on the job, that's dangerous, man. Very dangerous.
I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but, Carlos Beltran has been thrown around as a person to bring back.
Look, I would take Carlos, but I think he deserves the chance, but not with the Mets. Not right now. Not with the whole nonsense that went on.
What about you make him a GM?
I don't think they're going to go that route. I don't think he might be good.
he might
But
thrive.
I don't know if they're going to do that. I don't think
Yeah.
they're going to trust the fact that with the whole nonsense with the Astros and
Yeah,
the
and I mean
Yankees
the
and
Mets
all that. I
already
don't
have
know.
too many scandals as it is.
Yeah, we don't need another one because that's all we need is to hire Beltran and
Yeah.
then find out some more shit about him.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough. There's nobody really out there right now that like
Yep.
can really be a game changer for the Mets. I mean, the Mets need like you're talking about a 3. Cohen's talking about a 3-5-year plan. This team probably needs like a 6-7 year plan.
You know what? It depends on how much they turn over this team. Like, are they going to get Chris Bryant? Are they going to get Castellanos? Guys like that. Are they going to re-sign Stroman, re-sign Syndergaard, or give him the qualifying offer? That's another thing. I think they're gonna offer Syndergaard the qualifying offer. He's going to take it.
Yeah, he has.
And that's fine with
no
me. That's
choice.
fine with me. Yeah.
Yeah, he has no choice because he has.
Because nobody's going to give him a multi-year deal
Nobody.
after the injury he came off.
Mm-mm.
Nobody would do that.
Mm-mm. And it would be stupid from him to even not accept that qualifying offer. I mean, the money's
Exactly.
taken.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's gonna lose. And he's gonna look at like Marcus Stroman as an example.
Yep.
That was his example right there. You see how Marcus Stroman shot. He thrived off that qualifying offer. Now, when he hits the market, he's gonna get a good contract. So Noah Syndergaard probably needs to go on that same route. I mean, for me, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. The Mets, they have so many problems, up and down.
We know that.
Been a bust. Let's talk about Trevor May. That dude has been a fuck.
Oh man, he had a couple of games here and there where he looked really dominant.
Yeah.
I think it was that game when he went crazy on the mound. I forgot who we were playing, but the umpire didn't call that strike and he went nuts. But he got out of the inning and it was a big inning. Other than I forgot who it was against, but that's all he maybe like 5 games this year he was really really dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he's been bad. Familia was good in the beginning, and now he gives up home runs every time he pitches.
Yeah, the sinker. You know what the problem is? It's like he loses focus. His sinker, because the thing is with sinkers, right? If the sinker is flat, it's going to get hit.
Yep, it's going to stay up. Yeah.
Yeah. So if his sinker is not working, he's going to get hit. When his sinker does work, he's actually the nastiest person coming out of that bullpen.
I agree with that.
My personal opinion. He could take it to the next level with that sinker. I mean, in 2015, you already saw how many saves he had. But it's just not the same anymore. And that's been the biggest problem with the Mets for since when they had Harvey, Wheeler, DeGrom, Max. They just never had a really solid bullpen. Never. They never protected these pitchers. Why do you think Matt Harvey pitched 9 innings in 2015? Because the bullpen fucking sucked. It was trash.
Exactly.
Who was the best player to come out of that bullpen? Bartolo Colon, bro. Bartolo Colon.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. It really was unfortunate.
You know what I mean? So we'll see where things go. Oh, Daniel Jones has 163 yards.
Yep, and he just made another nice throw up down the middle of the field for about 20 yards.
Yeah. I don't know how many viewers we have, but we're sorry that we derailed on our Mets. I mean,
it's all right.
It's the last time I think we're talking about the Mets because we don't even know if they're going to play baseball next year.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah,
exactly.
You don't even know. This collective bargaining agreement is going to get pretty nasty. It's gonna
Very
be
nasty.
Yeah. We'll see how things go.
Once again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit on that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit on that subscribe button. This is our first live stream. Thursday Night Football, Giants and Washington. Giants are leading 20-17 in the third quarter with 22 seconds to go. So we got a close game going into the fourth quarter, guys.
Ooh, is that Kyle? Who's that? Smith? Ooh, like that play. All right. So the Giants' offense is looking pretty good, bro. This is probably the best I've seen from Daniel Jones in quite a while.
Yep, and Sedan Williams, what's up? He said in the chat, Washington is taking the W. Yeah, I listen. That's my pick of the week, Williams. I'm telling you right now, I'll take that. And I think they got to stop the Giants here though, because they're coming down the field.
Yeah.
And they got to stop Jones because they're not getting no pressure on him right now.
No, nothing right now. And I think Joe Judge has adjusted in the second half.
Yeah.
I mean, Washington did score, but no, they done pretty. Joe Judge is what he does good, which is he knows how to do in-game adjustments. He's better than Pat Shermer. I hated Pat Shermer, man. That guy was probably the worst Giants coach, and wow, it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
bad?
honestly though, that I'm surprised Daniel Jones playing this well. I thought Washington's defense is just gonna hold him down,
Yeah.
but I mean, right now, like I said, if they can stop him here, they're only down 3, so they
Hmm.
can come right back.
Well, I mean, right now, okay, so you're in the end of the third quarter right here.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I've been having this delay the second that we went on live, so it kind of sucks. So I'm seeing everything unfolding.
Yeah.
Literally, I have like a minute delay right now, or close to it. You know what I mean? Which sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Daniel Jones with 207 yards, pretty solid. 19
Yeah.
for 24.
Like I said, Heineke hasn't played that bad either.
Yeah, no,
again,
yeah, he's played
like I
pretty
said,
solid.
in the first half it was mostly the defense,
Mhm.
and then everything started to pick up late in the second half into the third quarter.
Mhm.
And defense faltered a little bit. But Daniel Jones and Heineke played very well so far.
Yeah, they have. So, are you actually going to be off on Sunday to watch Week 3?
Probably not. But what I'll probably do, maybe we can do like the 1 o'clock game or the game of the week, because we're gonna have different games. You're in Houston, I'm in New York. But maybe we'll do like if you want to do the Sunday night game, or we can do the maybe do 1 o'clock games, or like watch the NFL Red Zone and
Oh, yeah.
watch it that way.
Yeah.
But we can definitely do that.
Yeah, definitely. And the more viewers that we have, the more interactive. So we would like the viewers
exactly.
to comment on anything. I have 2 dogs. If you want to see them, put as many thumbs ups as you can. I got 2 puppies. You want to see them? Go ahead. Anything that you want us to do, man. I mean, this channel is for you guys. It's not for us. I mean, we're just here
Exactly.
for commentating. We create these channels for you guys, for the Met fans that are coming over to watch us. You're not suffering tonight if you're a Giants fan. If you're a Jets fan, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you got Zach Wilson. They got a good thing going on right there with Zach Wilson.
And I love the coach that they hired.
Yeah, Salah's no joke. He's going to be a good coach for sure.
Yeah, he is. Who do you think is going to have the brighter future between the Jets and the Giants?
I think the Giants are a little bit more established, but I still don't think the Giants are that good.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say the Giants right now. But if the Jets get a couple more pieces, and Zach Wilson is the real deal, I think the Jets can be dangerous. Because just think the AFC East is not that good right now. Like, besides the Bills, nobody's really that good. The Dolphins are okay. The Jets are not good right now. The Patriots are. We'll see what Mac Jones is, but
we'll see what he is. Yeah.
But Daniel Jones just took a sack, so Washington's defense picking up right now.
Okay. We got to see. I think right now the Giants are in the lead right now, but if the Jets can, it's about the race in New York. Who's going to have the better offensive line, right?
Yep.
Both offensive lines, they both suck.
They didn't look good. Like, the Jets didn't look too well. The Giants didn't look too well last week, but this week the Giants' offensive line played really well.
Well, they lost. I think they lost. The Jets lost Michael Beckham. I think he's out for the year.
Oh, Mekhi Beckham, yeah, he did. Yeah.
I think he's out for the year. He had a really bad leg injury.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that. Did you see the replay on that one? That was pretty bad.
It looked worse. It could have been a lot worse, but it wasn't good. So Daniel Jones threw a pass, and it was just short of the first down marker. So it is 4th and 3, and they're going for a field goal. So let's see if they can get it. It's a long one. It's about a 52-yard attempt.
Okay.
Kicks it, and it's long enough, and it's good. Right down the middle.
There we go.
All right, 23-27. So they're up by 6 points right now.
Yeah, they're up by 6. You're looking pretty good right now. I mean, everybody go with Rob right now. You know what I mean? This guy knows his picks. He knows his football. Well,
like I said, I'm trying to get the give me another touchdown from the Washington. I think we'll be okay. Then I'll be up to, the Giants have getting 3.5 points with the spread. Obviously, if you guys just tuned in, I picked the game 27-21 Washington. So that would win me the game and the spread. So
Mhm.
we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Like I said, you still got the Giant pick, even though the score is wrong. That all that matters is picking the team with the spread. So remember, you
Yeah.
get the 3.5 points.
So this is how far back I'm behind. I'm about to see Graham Gano hit his field goal.
Oh, I'm on commercial.
And let me tell you, Graham Gano it was pretty solid.
Good. It's a good
He's
pickup.
not that bad.
Good pickup by the Giants.
And what happened to what was the other guy that was kicking the field goals, man? You probably know him.
For who?
For the Giants. You remember him? He was pretty solid.
Oh, David Tyree.
No. That was kicking field goals. He was like 2 years ago. A Spanish guy.
Oh, Jesus. I can't remember.
He was solid. He was pretty.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember.
Yeah, and then he got what was it in the off season? He got pulled over for a DWI or DUI.
Yeah, then they released him.
Yeah, typical Giants shit.
Definitely typical.
Yeah, they always get into some level of delinquency with those. I swear to God. You know which one was pretty bad? Do you remember David Dahl?
Yeah.
You remember how he got fucking arrested in fucking Corona? No, not Corona, in Astoria for driving drunk. And
I do remember that.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, don't these people have chauffeurs that like take them home? I mean, you're a professional athlete. What the hell are you doing? Like, this is terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I do. And I'm just like,
Yo, I never understand like these like famous like these players, no matter what sport, football, hockey, baseball, basketball, it doesn't matter. All the money that they make, they put themselves in position to get in trouble, and it makes no sense to me. Where you can lose your career, lose your money from all these legal fees. It's just, man, just go home to your wife, man. Damn.
Especially in New York, where the microscope is right under you. You have reporters and newscasts everywhere, man. They're hiding, waiting for you to mess up. They have every type of connection.
Yep.
And these people, it's like driving home drunk. I just don't get it. I just don't really, honestly. If I had $1 million, you think I'm gonna freaking take the wheel after drinking?
No, hell no.
You think I'm gonna bring a gun to Latin quarters? Like what the hell? Like all these things, like I don't understand professional athletes. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's there's something in their brain that doesn't click. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy to me. They think they're untouchable. That's the problem.
Yeah, and you know what's the craziest thing? Like for example, Plaxico Burress, right? If he never shot himself in the leg, because you remember that happened right after the Giants won their first Super Bowl.
And they were on their way to another Super Bowl.
I think they were like 4-0, 5-0, or something like that.
It was actually the last couple of games of the season. Yeah. Yep, they could have. They were that good. And then they shot him. He shot himself, and then that was it. Like they didn't have that big time wide receiver, and it killed him.
Yeah, and Eli Manning, he loved his tall guys in the red zone. You know what I mean? Say what you want about Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz was awesome.
Yep.
Very good wide receiver.
Well, he destroyed the Jets on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah. Well, with Victor Cruz, it all started off with the Snoopy Bowl.
Yeah. Yep.
Which I still don't know. Like I want to know how that tradition actually started.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that research for the second time around when we do our live, because I really don't want to know what the hell does Snoopy have to do with the third preseason between the Jets and the Giants, right? That's pretty.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no idea either. That's kind of crazy.
Well, it's just like back in the day when the Mets never used to face the Yankees in the regular season, so they used to have the Mayor's Trophy during the preseason.
What?
So, yeah, they used to have the Mayor's Trophy for like just a regular preseason game. They used to face each other once a year. Yeah.
Yo, dude, how long ago was this? Because now I'm curious.
I don't know. Whenever before interleague play.
Oh, so you're talking about like 94, 93?
Yeah, it's probably like
League started in 96, right?
Yeah, they did it like in the 80s most of the time.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. So Washington's going down the field right now. They're at I think it's the 45-yard line of the Giants right now. So let's see. Giants defense is giving up a few yards here, so we'll see how that goes.
Wow, man. I'm just kind of surprised about how the Giants are playing. If they go off this momentum and they come away with the win, watch out for the Giants, man. Watch out for the Giants. They have the defense to do it.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know about you, but you know, Dak Prescott is actually the best quarterback in the division. But Daniel Jones, man, if he gets the running game going, makes the right throws, Saquon Barkley comes back and he runs the way he should,
Yep.
Giants can win this division, man.
Wow, that was a hell of a catch.
Nice catch.
Oh wow, his hand got a little. He threw a terrible ball, but he caught it.
So
Yeah,
who's your surprise team in the NFL this year? Who do you think is really going to take it to the next level?
I think the surprise team. That's a good question. Let's see. You know what? I think the Patriots are going to surprise a lot of people.
Okay.
With giving Mac Jones the starting job and cutting Cam Newton. I think they're gonna win. They're probably gonna go. I think they're gonna get about 8 wins this year. Be close to a wild card spot for get.
Right.
I think they're gonna get in the playoffs in the wild card.
Call me crazy. I think the Jets are going to be the surprise team this year. Call me crazy.
If Zach Wilson can be that player and the defense can play,
It's
possible.
the wide receiving core. It's good. It's very underrated. People don't
like
talk
with
about it as much.
Mims and all that. Yep.
Yeah. The only thing that's missing, they need a running back.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
running
that's
back
true.
is pretty bad. He only had 24 yards or something like that. It was pretty bad. I think the Jets can do it. I think the Jets have a shot. I mean, what I saw that day from Zach Wilson, he looked really good.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is this? A fumble. Ooh. I guess I'm a lot more delayed than you are, right?
Yeah, they just threw another pass. They just got a first down.
Oh, Jesus.
They're at the 20. Let's see, the 27-yard line, 26-yard line.
So let me ask you this, because I don't know if this is going to happen. Do you think Cam Newton is going to sign with any team this year?
You know, I think the only way is if the quarterback that they're expecting to play good is just terrible or an injury. Other than that, Cam Newton's not going to play again. Nobody can trust him.
Do you think he regressed though? Because
ever since that Super Bowl that he got killed in, he was never the same.
Because I believe the talent's still there, man. I think he could do some damage. You know what I mean? I really think that if he's on the right system, I mean, with the Patriots, I mean, when he played with them, it was kind of like an up and down type of thing. You know what I mean? But I don't think the Patriots used him to his full potential. I think if he went to a team, let's say like Washington, it was a good fit. I think he would thrive in Washington.
He might. You know what it is? He don't have the same legs that he had 5 years ago, and that's the problem too. Like he's not a good thrower of the ball anymore. He never really was that good throwing the ball. And
he always had a strong arm, though.
Yeah, he had a strong arm, but if he can't use his legs, he's gonna struggle.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if Washington, if they don't sign him, I'm with you. I don't think he's gonna come back, and I don't think he's gonna come back for a long time. If not, I think he just might retire.
Yeah. Right now it's 3rd down and 10 for Washington. They're down by 6 right now. They're in Giants territory right now. They're still at the 26-yard line. So
if they miss this, what do you think is going to be a 43 or 45 yarder, something like that?
Give or take, yeah.
Okay. Well, Heineke, man, this guy's he's playing pretty solid. I like his play.
And
he has a good arm. It's accurate.
They got it to the 19-yard line, so it's 4th down. So now it'll be about 39, 40-yard field goal.
Okay. Well, you're gonna have that. You have that right there because I right now I'm just hitting the 3rd and 10. So pathetic.
So they're lining up for the field goal right now. It is 37-yard field goal.
37? Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's hope that he
And
misses the field
right down
goal.
the middle, he got it.
Of course.
23-20. So the Giants are still up by 3 with 9:30 to go. 8:46 to go in the fourth quarter.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're making the game closer right now. It's only a field goal.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah, Giants. From what I see, man, their pass protection is pretty crap right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, the defense were the stars of the game in the beginning, and now they're breaking down.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how things go, man. I mean, like I said, I want my Giants to win, but I thought they were gonna run away with this with the 6-point lead, but and hold this team down. Yeah, not looking too good. Because there's still a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Well, Rob, I think I'm gonna go grab a lucky drink right now over here. I'm gonna hope that this is the drink. This is the one that's gonna make the Giants go 1-1.
There you go.
I know you don't want them to.
No. Once again, guys, if you're just tuning in, please hit on that like button. Thank you guys for tuning in. Our first ever stream on this channel, Rob and Hector's NFL Picks. Every week, we choose every game, choose the winner with the spread every week. Every Thursday, the video pops up of our picks for the week and our Survivor Pool pick of the week. So please tune in, hit on that subscribe button, guys. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy the channel. Hopefully you enjoy the stream. Giants 23, Washington 20, 8:46 to go in the fourth quarter. You know, Daniel Jones and Taylor Heineke is looking good. They've been playing well. No turnovers, no fumbles from Daniel Jones, so it looks really good right now for both quarterbacks. Look, it's been a very competitive game. And you know what? 8 rushes for 41 yards for Saquon Barkley. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. You know what? The Giants need a little bit more of a running game than they had against the Broncos. So it just shows you a little bit of a running game can open up the defense a little bit and help Daniel Jones. All right. Kickoff to the Giants. Goes to the end zone. To the 25-yard line. All right, so Giants are at their own 25 right now. So let's see. No, it's a big moment in the game right here. The Giants get a touchdown here. Going to put a lot of pressure on Washington. Nice. Shepard right open. Slayton. Yep, Shepard right open. Wide open. Sterling Shepard wide open for a first down and more. It was about 20 yards right there. 21 yards they got on that first down. Nice.
Appearance by 2 people right down there. So during the time that we've been doing the stream, my dogs have been pretty good for the most part, right? So yeah, my girlfriend just told me that our dog Rocky the big one. He's like almost 1 year old. He just peed all over the freaking carpet. He has done that in like since we had him when he was a baby.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Coco, come in here. You guys are gonna have to stay inside. Oh Jesus. So yeah, so now I have them. I gotta babysit them. So what did I miss?
Nothing much. Daniel Jones made a nice throw to Shepard.
Oh, I just saw that. Oh, very nice. All right, Marcus Stroman. Nice catch. Okay. It's so crazy. Dude, you know they even have the same height too? I bet you put them both together. They're probably the same height. What do you think?
Jones got nailed. Oof.
What do you think? Well, I don't even know, like, right off the top of my head, Marcus Stroman's height. Well, what do you say? Over or under 5'10"?
Who, Strowman or Shepard?
Shepard.
I would say a little over.
Over?
Yeah, a little over.
Or what about Strowman?
You know, that boy ain't more than 5'7". I don't care what anybody says. Yo, look, when I was in Pittsburgh, I saw Pete Alonso, right? And I met him and everything like that.
Uh-huh.
And I actually seen Strowman, and I swear to God, and look, I'm like 5'3.5". Strowman was not much bigger than me.
What?
Swear to God.
Bro,
swear
you're kidding me.
Swear to God. Swear to God.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, Daniel Jones throws a deep ball.
Go ahead.
Oh, he missed it. He overthrew him.
I'm telling you, man. Daniel Jones, man. He's not.
He overthrew him. He had him wide open. He had Slayton wide open.
That's his connection. Rocky down.
Like I said, the Slayton should have caught that, even though it was a little out there. He dropped it, but it was almost a perfect throw, but not enough. Yeah. Oh, that could have been the game right there, guys. Been up by 10.
Oh my Lord, that is crazy, man.
Wow, damn it! It was in his hands.
Well, I'm about to see the play right now.
It was a little out in front, but he dropped it.
Let's see it.
Oof. Damn.
Wow.
That sucks.
Okay, I will give you this much. I just saw it. The Slayton should have caught that. Yo.
Sorry, buddy.
There you go. Yeah. Slayton should have caught that.
Yeah.
He should have caught that.
Like it was a little overthrown, but he should have caught that for sure.
He should have caught that. There's no excuse. Yeah, that was a very catchable ball, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all on Slayton. Daniel Jones made a good throw. It wasn't a great throw.
It wasn't a bad throw.
It wasn't a bad throw. It was a good throw. He should have caught it.
Definitely.
Well, it looks like Barkley had like 7 yards. I mean,
yeah.
You're probably ahead
so
of it.
It's a 3rd and 10 right now for the Giants.
Oh my God!
45,
they're showing the replay.
yard line.
They're showing the replay of that catch that he missed.
Damn. Full start on the Giants now. They're going to move back 5 yards.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, man. They're even moving out of field goal range now. Not good for the Giants. They're falling apart.
All right, so now they're still 3rd down, though, right?
Yeah, 3rd and 15 now.
So, let's say they don't convert. You think they're going for it on 4th down?
I don't know. It's still 3rd down, but I don't know. I don't think they're going to go on 4th down. So the left tackle, Andrew Thomas, jumped a little bit to give him a false start. So 3rd and 15 on the 48 of Washington. See if they can get a first down here.
Yeah, they
Daniel Jones has a lot of time. He's running. Can he get the first down? No, he gets to the 37-yard line. So it's going to be a long field goal. Maybe they'll get another 50-something yard field goal for Gano. I wonder if they're going to go for it. They're going to go for the field goal.
They're going to go for it.
The field goal union's coming on.
Yeah. Graham Gano, that's the one thing about him. I remember when he was in Carolina, that guy would make some serious field goals.
Well, it's going to be, let's see how many yards it's going to be.
Yeah, I think he hit a 60-yarder one time.
55-yard field goal.
Yeah, that's definitely doable for him.
Oh, he got it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Graham Gano.
That was right down the middle.
He is really a very underrated kicker, man.
Yo, you see the score right now? 26-20. What was my score? 26, 27, 21.
Everybody put a thumbs up for Rob's almost perfect pick. Ooh, give it to him.
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, I might lose with the spread, but that's okay.
No, yeah. You'd rather lose. This is a lot better than losing with the spread, man. This is pretty cool. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm really shocked how the Giants are playing, man. They're playing really well. Even my dog is like really flabbergasted. He's just staring at the wall.
Like, why are you talking for so long? God damn.
Damn, I'm trying to sleep in my room, man. What's this violation? Hey, come over here. Do you have any pets, Rob?
No.
No?
Nope.
Do you like dogs?
I had. One passed away. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
What was he? Lab or
German Shepherd.
Ooh, yeah. He probably bites the shit out of you. You probably had him trained so well.
Oh, you know what? It was one of the best dogs. Really good.
Damn.
Yeah, had cancer. So.
Yeah, so when I used to take the ferry, they used to have, I don't know, have you ever taken the Staten Island ferry before?
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah. They have the little bomb sniffing dogs. They're all labs.
Mm-hmm.
So I fell in love with labs ever since when I saw them there.
Okay.
So my dog right now, he's currently he's a black mouth cur and lavender mix.
Oh wow.
And the Coco, the younger one, she's a full bred lab. I was kind of like brought into it because I like dogs, but I never had a pet. The only pet that I had was like a little parakeet.
Okay.
So yeah, my girlfriend kind of forced me to like dogs, but I love them. Except for the time that Rocky just peed on the freaking carpet. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, yo, crazy story too. So we were setting up for our first live, right? I was writing down the notes and everything, and these two were like going at it in the living room, right? So the little girl, because Rocky's a guy and Coco's a girl. So the little girl Coco, she got so excited with playing with Rocky that she peed all over the carpet on the freaking couch that we're sitting on. Yeah. I'm just hearing all this rain coming down. I'm like, what are you doing? Jesus Christ, So, what's your prediction? You think the Giants are going to hold this lead?
No. I think the Redskins are going to score and they're going to lose by 1 point.
27-26.
Yep.
I think the Giants will hold on. I think the Redskins are going to hit a field goal, probably onside kick, and the Giants will recover, and the game's going to be over. That's just my opinion. I don't know.
But with 4:50 left to go, down by 6, they can run out the clock.
Yeah. How many timeouts they have? Everybody still has their timeouts.
Everybody still has their timeouts.
Yeah, they both have their timeouts. The Giants have been the Giants secondary has been pretty pathetic. They haven't stopped. They haven't stopped the passing game.
They just scored a touchdown.
What?
Almost. They just threw a 45-yard pass.
Oh my Lord!
Right to the 20-yard line. Wow. That was bad defense.
Wow.
I'll be right back. Let me just get my drink.
Yeah, you definitely get your drink.
Freaking peanuts, man.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. Oh Jesus. That's just ridiculous. On one play, you gotta be kidding me.
They're right on the 19-yard line already.
Yo, my God, oh my Lord. So let's say if they
touchdown
already.
Yep. Seals Jones. Yeah, that was quick. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Two
Yo, on
plays.
2 plays.
2 plays. That's freaking nuts. That is. Wow. That's definitely going to be a highlight reel on week 2.
Yep, he got both feet in too, right on the corner. 1, 2. Yep, touchdown.
Oh, I just saw the throw. That is
Wow.
such a man. That the Giants.
And you know that was good defense too.
Trash.
Can't do nothing about that.
Rocky, good boy. I can't believe this. 2
I won.
plays. This is nuts.
But the Giants got time.
I don't even know if this is tough because the problem is that yeah, I know they have time, but the question is, can they score? This is the problem. I mean, they've been doing okay for the whole game, but I don't know, man.
Yep.
Let me see this throw
Yeah,
right
Heineke,
here.
man.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that was a great throw, though.
Yep.
For the touchdown. That was
And it was
awesome throw.
it was good defense.
No, it was really good defense. They had double coverage on him.
That's
They
crazy.
had double coverage on him. And he still threw it. Man, that was a great ball. You know what? I think Washington might have a really good quarterback in their hands.
No, he played well in the playoffs last year.
Yeah. No, that's definitely that was a pretty good throw. Oh, man. So, Rob, I mean, overall, this stream has been really entertaining, bro.
And our first stream, it's a close game.
Close
NFC
game.
East rivals.
Yeah.
Heineke's playing well. Daniel Jones playing well.
Yeah. Bro, that extra point, though, he almost missed that. He almost
It was
missed
close.
that one. Yeah.
All right, guys. So 4:33 to go. Washington's up by 1. See if the Giants can come back and get those points.
I'll predict that the Giants will, man. I don't know, man. Shit. Ugh. That secondary is looking very bad. I think the Giants will score a touchdown. I'm just gonna like.
Their offense has been playing well.
They have what? They have all their 3 times at timeout. You still have the, you still have the oh man, how am I forgetting this right now, Rob? The 2-minute timeout.
Yep.
Yeah. So you technically have 4 timeouts right now. Yeah. So the Giants have more than enough time to do this right now. So let's see how it goes, man. I mean, the offense has been good. It's just the secondary has been terrible.
Yeah, exactly. And Daniel Jones, almost threw an interception.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Yo, you see, this is when you have to have your big wide receiver make that catch. He threw it to Galladay. He had a guy on top of him, but he had to make that catch. He's bigger than the guy. You have to make that catch.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Let's see if Daniel Jones plays tight now.
Well, I don't understand why when they have the first down, why Daniel Jones is throwing. Go what you're going with. Run the football. Pass it to
Nice
Saquon
first
Barkley.
down.
There you go.
That was a nice pass to Kyle Rudolph.
No, you got to get him more involved in the offense. I don't even know how many yards Kyle Rudolph has, but you got to get him
He hasn't been in much. He hasn't been. He's been. I think the first quarter he made a play, and that was it.
Well, this is his first time he's active, right? Because
last week he wasn't. Yeah.
So there you go. Yeah, so they're probably taking it easy on him right now.
Barkley got stuff at the line, so second down.
Man, they blitzed him. Oh. Yeah, Galladay. So I just saw the throw to Galladay. Galladay should have caught that ball, just like you said. He should have caught that ball. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very catchable ball.
Third down, incomplete. Well, it's going to be very interesting. If Washington stops them here, they're going to get the ball back with like around 3 minutes to go with all
Oh,
their
now
timeouts.
the Giants would have to start leaking their timeouts.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they want to get the ball back, possibly.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, 3rd and 10. See if Daniel Jones can get that first down.
I believe he will. I mean, as a Giants fan, you have to believe that he will.
It's like Mets fans.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, he's running for his life. Oh, nope, incomplete. He made the throw, catch, but it was out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, and this is the thing with the Giants, man. What was it? The last, 2 years, they had a chance to draft a really good quarterback.
Yep.
They had a really good shot to draft really good quarterbacks. There's, that draft with Sam Darnold, Josh Allen. That, in our generation, that's probably the best draft of quarterbacks you will ever see.
Oh, yeah,
And
absolutely.
the Giants missed out on that opportunity to go for a running back.
Yep, big problem.
Yeah.
All right, so they're punting the ball with probably going to be a little fair. He's fair catching the ball and below the 10-yard line, so that's not bad. So it's a good punt. 3:13 left to go.
Okay. I just wish we were up to date on the same streams, man. This just sucks. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was trying to do different streams, guys. It just didn't work out for me over here. Yeah, that sucks. When did the Giants play the Cowboys?
So they just showed the bench. Galladay was yelling at Daniel Jones.
Let me see that catch. The Slayton one. Yeah, no. This ain't college. Yeah. So, Rob, when did the Giants play the Cowboys? Do you know?
I think in 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay, so we definitely need to do a live stream, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm up to date on that live stream. That will be very interesting. As usual, the Giants always disappoint me, man. It's just, I don't know. Hey. Sorry, our guest, our guest wants to talk. He wants to talk about the Netflix. Hey, Rocky, do you have anything to say about the Giants? He has nothing to say.
He's like, just let me sleep.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. So, do you know if the 7 line is going to do any more games before the season's over? Look, that's pretty much it.
Oh,
right?
they do Boston next week.
Are you going to go there?
No, I can't. I can't get off.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But they did Boston before, though.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Were you there for that one?
I was. That was
was that experience?
That was interesting. A lot of people. We have 1,500 people, 7 line guys. People. Yeah, it was crazy.
Ooh.
Lots of fun. Oh, the Giants just turned over the ball.
No,
the Giants just made an interception. Heineke with his first mistake. Yep, interception, Bradbury.
What?
Yep, they got the ball.
There we go, G-Man. Okay. I smell
That was a great interception. You got to see that play.
Well, James Bradbury. I'm gonna tell you, man. Everybody shitted on that signing. I thought it was a solid signing. You know? Look at this dog right now. This guy is licking me left and right, bro. What the hell is this? Are you trying to congratulate me because you peed in front of Mama? That's so crazy. Oh man. Well, yo, Rob, listen. We got an extra room here. This would be the room where you would, if you come over when we
Okay.
watch the Astros. You're gonna sleep over here, man.
Hell
Got
yeah, man.
room.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Cool.
bathroom, everything, man. You already know. You know?
All right, man.
All right. Oh man, I just saw the interception.
That was a nice interception.
That
All right,
was
so
nice.
we got 2 minutes left, 2:11 left in the game.
And they got 3 timeouts, including the 2-minute.
Yep.
All right. I like this. So all the Giants have to do is hit a field goal, leak out the clock.
That's it.
Let's see if they can actually do it. Man, this has been probably one of the best games I've seen in a long time.
You know what? It's a good way to start week 2 for sure.
Well, let me tell you this, and I think you know this too. Thursday night football games have been pretty crappy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is probably one of the most entertaining ones I've seen, if not the most entertaining one I've seen on Thursday night, for sure.
So like I said, that was a big interception because it was in Washington's zone. They're already at the 17-yard line, so
Wow.
they can run the clock as much as they can. Even though Washington used their second timeout just now.
Well, I think right now what they need to do is they need to run Daniel Jones on the outside.
Yeah.
And,
well, it's like it's
try
3rd
to
and
get
7
him
right.
first down.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 7 right now, and they've been using their timeout, so there's still 2:09 left to go. So Washington's gonna have time. The Giants, make a field goal. It's only 4 points, and the Washington has no timeouts with like a minute something to go.
Yeah, but the way the secondary's playing, that's more than enough time for them.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, 2 plays, they already scored a touchdown. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. The Giants need this first down here. You can't go for a field goal here. You gotta go for the touchdown. They're gonna throw to the end zone. Yep. No,
Well,
first
you're
down.
the one
We dropped the ball. So we're going for a field goal. Should have caught that ball. Shepard should have caught that ball. Dropped it. Oof. I don't think he would have got the first down anyway, but.
Fuck you. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus, man. This is crazy.
All right, Gano's going for the field goal. And he got it. 20. It is 29-27.
27.
Up by 2 points. Oh,
What happened there?
again, so a little bit of an altercation.
Okay. Well, Jason Garrett, I give him props right now. He did just enough on this offense. I didn't think they were going to put up 29 points tonight
Me neither.
with Washington's defense. So kudos to him. But Daniel Jones needs to play a little bit better, man. He needs to make better throws. Darius Slayton, he should have definitely made that catch, though.
Yeah. You know it's funny though. It's we were talking about the quarterbacks not making any mistakes. The only mistake of the night by a quarterback was Heineke with that interception. So that could be the game right there.
Oh, and the biggest part that we haven't talked about, Daniel Jones, 0 turnovers.
Yep.
In how many games? It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
I think we got to look up the last time that Daniel Jones had 0 turnovers in a game.
Probably 2019.
Ooh, I'm gonna look that up right now.
All right, 2 minutes to go. Giants are kicking off right now. So, like I said, Washington only needs an extra a field goal to win the game, and they have 1 timeout left.
So, what do you think? You think the Giants are gonna hold on to this lead?
Nah, I think Washington's gonna win.
I know that's what you
At
want.
1 point, baby.
That's what you want. Of course, as a Giants fan, we always had our hearts broken. So
You
at
guys
this
got
point,
Super
I'm already
Bowls though.
used to it. I'm already used to it at this point, man.
But you guys got Super Bowls though, so
Yeah,
don't
we
feel
got
too
2
bad.
Super Bowls. But as the teams that you root for, the Mets, the Jets, the Giants, man, it's kind of tough, man. It's real tough, man.
Yeah.
So, I think the most heartbreaking loss with the Giants must have been with the Deshaun Watson. No, not Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Jackson catch. I don't know if you remember that when they
Oh,
kicked.
against the Eagles.
Yes. And
Yeah,
oh man, that was pretty bad.
yeah.
That was pretty bad, bro. Oh, Jesus. There's been a lot of heartbreaks, man.
Oh, Heineke almost threw another interception. Well, now it's 3rd and 8. 1 timeout left. So they're obviously going to go for it for 4th down. So
Yeah, they have to.
it's going to be very interesting. Nice tight game. Giants are up by 2 points. 128 left to go in the game. 136 left in the game. 1 timeout for Washington. Giants got 2 timeouts. Heineke almost threw another interception. But, they get a first down here. They get a little bit closer to midfield. And first down. Oh, no. He's going to be short of first down by a yard.
So it's going to be like what, 4th and 1?
4th and inches probably.
4th and inches. Oh, man.
Yeah, and they have to go for it. So.
Yeah, no, they're definitely going to get that 4th and inches. There's no question about that.
Well, they got the first down. They ran the ball. Got a couple more yards. So the clock's still running. Washington did not use their timeout yet. Which they don't have to. There's no point. They have to get down the field to at least get the field goal. So they got to save that timeout.
Yeah.
All right, real closer.
Oh man, now you gotta do a few little prayers.
All right,
here.
they got about 9 yards on this, so the clock's still running. They need another about 6-7 yards to be in field goal range. Oh, full start.
Well, the Giants have been known to have games where these impossible field goal kicks have happened. I think there was I forgot which game it was, but the Giants, I don't know which team it was. It was a 64-yard kick, and everybody thought he was going to miss it, and he made the fucking kick.
So it was offsides, Giants. So they just gave him a first down.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
36 seconds to go.
Rocky, you're blocking my way. Come on.
1st and 10. Still got their timeout. 36 seconds to go.
Oh. Oh, Jesus God. All right, Rob, tell me, what do you see there?
Right now, they were fixing the clock. 39 seconds left. 1st and 10. They're at the 48-yard line right now.
Okay.
And another whistle. What the hell is going on here? Giants took a timeout.
Yeah, that's the best thing they need to do. So what do you think? You think Washington's going to hit this field goal?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Right at the buzzer. Giants heart are broken. 0-2, baby. That's what we like.
Listen, I'm ready for the heartbreak, man. I'm ready for it. I don't give a fuck. Listen, it would be more shocking to me if they win. It'd be more shocking than that. You know what I mean? So,
you sound like a Mets fan.
Yeah, I mean, you always prepare for the heartbreaks, man. Like, why do you think I have so many gray hairs, man? If it wasn't for that, maybe I would have more black hairs, but I don't. The heartbreak is real.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Play's going to happen. See how it goes. incomplete. So 2nd and 10, 34 seconds to go.
Oh, Jesus.
All they need is about maybe 8-9 yards to be in decent field goal range. And Washington still got their timeout, so.
Well, I'll tell you this much: it didn't take 2 plays for them to score, so
Well, that's
they're
true.
playing a little bit better. You know, the Giants with their defense, but I don't know.
All right,
I'm
so
kinda
they're in field goal. They're in field goal range now. They got about 6-7 yards. So it's 3rd down, 27 seconds to go. 3rd and 5, 27 seconds left, and Washington used their final timeout. So maybe they'll throw another ball
Yeah, they'll probably run
down
one
the
more
sideline.
play.
Yeah, down the sideline to get a couple more yards,
Yeah.
and then go for the field goal.
Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I think the Giants will win because let me tell you this. So when Daniel Jones played against the Bucks, I don't know if you remember, Daniel Jones ran it in for a touchdown. Bucks came back, and they had what, like a 40-yarder or 38-yarder? They missed it, and that's how the Giants won. So hopefully they don't get into that level, but we will see. I think the Giants will win. That's just my pick. I'll tell you this, Rob. If the Giants win, you owe me a round.
I got you.
If the Giants lose, I owe you 2 rounds.
Ooh, I like them
Ooh.
deals. I like
Okay.
that deal. That's that New York vibe right there.
Once again, guys, I'm glad that you guys showed up to the stream, man. It's been great, man. We talked about everything. I mean, it's me and Rob's first stream. I haven't had this much fun in a very long time. It's been quite a few years, to be honest. So it was great to be on this stream. Seriously,
Absolutely, man.
thank
A
you.
lot of fun. We have a lot more times with this channel. And
Yeah.
they got the 1st down. They got a couple more yards, and they got out of bounds. So they're getting closer. Damn it. Uh-oh.
Where are they right now? So let me see.
They're about on the 30-yard. Let's see. They're 38-yard line, 36-yard line,
Okay.
and they got out of bounds too, so they can keep on throwing the ball. So they got time
Yeah.
to make another play or 2. That only took 3 seconds. Damn. Yeah, they need at least a couple more yards because right now it's about a 50-yard field goal. And they got it. Oh, they got to hurry up. They got to spike the ball. They got to hurry up. They got to the 30-yard line. So they're going to spike the ball. They're going to spike the ball. I don't know what happened. All right, they're reviewing the play to see if he caught it.
So my other stream is a little bit delayed, so I'm watching this one. Let me see the catch that you're talking about. It looks like he caught it.
Yeah, he caught it.
Okay. So they're at the 30. All right. They got to spike the football, but they called timeout, like you said. All right. 9 seconds left.
So they're probably going to start the clock.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a catch.
And they're going to spike the ball. As soon as they blow the whistle, they're going to start the clock. So it's probably going to be like 6 or 7 seconds left.
Yeah. Oh, man. I just got to do a prayer right now. Please, Lord.
All right, 5 seconds left.
Win. Rob, Don't break my heart, man. Don't break my heart.
I'm gonna kill these Giants fans tomorrow at work.
Rob is
Let's go.
really happy right now. His anxiety is through the roof. He knows what's gonna happen. He knows what's gonna happen.
Here we go. 48-yard kick.
It is
It's no good.
no,
Giants won. Yep, Giants won.
no, no.
Yep.
They did it. No, they did it. I told you. I told you. I told you the Giants would win.
Oh. The Giants were offsides.
No. No.
Yep.
You're fucking with me. I'm
Nope.
sorry. Sorry for the cussing. You
Take the
messed.
flag.
No, you really messing with me.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Are you serious? Oh my
Yep.
god. Oh my god.
Yep, offsides. So
All
now
right.
they're gonna get another 5.
Yeah, they're gonna retry that field goal, and it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, it was offsides. It definitely was. Yep, just offsides. I don't know why that lineman was moving. Yep.
Oh
Now it's a
my
40,
Lord.
it went from a 49 yard to a 43-yard try.
No, but it's game over. It's done. That's
Well,
it.
let's see. You guys a second chance.
Oh my god. I just can't believe this. Why would the Giants?
And it's good.
I told you. What did I tell you? Come on, man. What did I tell you?
Yo, they play games like the Mets, losing the
I
last
know.
second.
I know. Well, you know what? You understand this. So, what was it? 2 years ago, the Packers. No, what was it? It was in the playoffs. The Packers and the Cowboys. I think the Packers hit a field goal. The Cowboys called a timeout, and the guy missed it. No, the guy made it, and then when it came back on, the fucking Packer guy kicked the freaking field goal. Oh my God, this is the same thing that's happening right now. Oh Jesus Lord.
All right, man. All right, so everybody, thank you guys for tuning in. The Redskins win 30-29. The Giants would have won the game if they did not get caught offsides. Redskins win. The Giants go 0-2. Thank you guys for watching.
Now, yo, let's take a moment for Rob to really loving this right now.
I'm loving it. I am.
You
I'm
know.
not gonna lie. It's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
know.
fun for tomorrow.
I know you're gonna have a great time with you talking
Yeah.
smack to your employees.
All day. All right, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. 4 hours of a stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit on that like button, hit on that subscribe button. See you next Thursday when we give out our picks for week 3.
Yes, we will.
We'll go over our picks for week 2.
Mhm.
See how we do. And I'll see you guys next time. Hector, final words.
Rob, it's been amazing. It's been
Fun
pretty
time.
cool. Catching up with everything. It's been awesome. This is the first of many streams, and guess what, guys? We're gonna make this really fun for you guys. It's all about you. It's all about
Absolutely. All right, guys. So see you guys next time. Giants lose. Redskins win 30-29. See you guys next time. Have a good night, Hector.
I'm not gonna sleep.
Good night, guys.